cantonments. This hospital will transform the way hospitals will be built in Ghana for the future. Key structural components of the bank hospital include the main clinical building, the hospital, and the ancillary block, which is the administrative building, serviced with parking spaces for staff and visitors. The bank hospital has 2 security gatehouses. Contributing to the successful running of operations will be the waste management treatment plant, the energy farm, housing 2 800 kVA generators and a 1600 kVA transformer. The bank hospital has over 70 admittable beds throughout the building, offering first-class service to all patients, which include an ambulance service and a bus bay just outside the hospital. The landscaping around the hospital is designed to help patients therapeutically. This state-of-the-art building has 5 floors, which also include a basement and a rooftop. The hospital complex houses an adjacent building for administrative purposes and other functions that contribute towards the running of a successful operational hospital. Each floor of the hospital has something unique and different to bring on board. This ultra-modern hospital features an antibacterial flooring material, maintaining high levels of hygiene, keeping patients free from infections. Signages throughout the hospital keep patients and visitors informed of their locations at all times. The basement contains workshops for the following departments: mechanical, biomedical, electrical, carpentry, and ICT storage. The basement is also home to the medical gas plant, which produces excess gas that can be sold to other hospitals across the country. The basement also includes a security room, bulk stores, and a fire pump station. The manifold room is where the backup supply of medical gas is kept for the hospital. From the entrance of the building, the hospital offers a bright, modern open reception with comfortable waiting areas for all patients and visitors, as well as a VIP waiting lounge. Facilities on the ground floor include treatment and consulting rooms, an outpatient department (OPD), pharmacy, which has a main dispensary, bulk storage, preparation room, and a control room. The A&E department contains of a triage, resuscitation, ICU, and 3 wards within the A&E. The A&E also has a security unit. This is a unique feature to this hospital. The radiology department, also known as the imaging or diagnostic department, can also be found on the ground floor. The radiology department provides X-ray services, which are captured in real time. This department also has a fluoroscopy and a 128 slices CT scanner. Other features found on the ground floor are the data room, 4 lifts, and domestic utilities facilities, which can also be found in every ward throughout the hospital. A cashier unit and an ATM can also be located on this floor. The first floor includes a hospital suite. This functional space can be found on all floors. The departments on the first floor are equipped with an ENT consulting and treatment rooms.
Problem we have today is that the progress we made has been reversed because we have a president who believes in packing the institutions with clearly partisan people. He's done it to the Electoral Commission. He sacked the commissioners and brought new commissioners. Recently, he's appointed additional commissioners who are known to have a background as MPP Aparachiki. He doesn't care, you understand? If you go and ask people in the security services, promotions are no longer based on merit. They're based on your political inclination. These are things that weaken those services. There's a state enterprise where the CEO is ill, and yet you won't let him go home on health grounds. You create an IMC to manage the corporation while he's sitting at home on health grounds. You know, things like that. And then you pack the institutions with your chairman's children. Recruitment, they do secret recruitment into the security services now. They don't advertise. You just hear that people are there training. And when you go, it's their chairman's children and other people. And so you politicize those institutions, and when you politicize them, you weaken them. Everybody must have a fair chance to be recruited into state institutions. And so when we're there, we even at a point we're doing regional recruitments. We used to send to, so that we make sure that every region, you know, is fairly captured in the recruitments that we do. Right now, it's done secretly. You see people are training. Right now, if you go to the depot, there are people training there. And there was no advertisement, nothing.
So what's wrong with us as a nation then, if these things, they can be written off as these are claims from...
The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time and have been changing their names up till this day. The nature of who they are. Listen. Munjir, the nature of who they are, what they are, where they've come from, is something they are happy with, and they will be there for a long time. Let's not mimic their behavior. Let us reach into the principles and the values that emerged out of the circumstances that gave birth to us. And if we can hold onto those principles and those values, we will move way into the future and no one can ever defeat us. We will ride and override any obstacle.
What is a peaceful demonstration? The freedom of assembly and the right to protest is constitutionally guaranteed to every citizen. This is an activity that we take on and the right we are exercising solemnly, and a reminder of where we have gotten to as a society. It is not an invitation for chaos. And I know that some of the conversations around Jubilee House and anything which demands accountability, particularly because we're under a regime that has weaponized fear. That so much fear has been weaponized that anybody feels that if they are exercising their rights, they're going to come under attack. I assure you, for as long as our comrades are alive, so for as long as our resolve is settled, we will make sure that every person who is coming there will be protected. We're putting together volunteer marshals who are going to provide protection and security to everybody and organize and help orderly control of everybody there.
We call upon the media and all fellow.
And as I said already, I'll run the leanest but most efficient government under the Fourth Republic by appointing not more than 60 ministers and deputy ministers. And I said already, I'll work to abolish the payment of ex gratia and cut out waste and ostentation in government. We shall work with Parliament and all stakeholders to complete the Constitution review process and strengthen the separation of powers. Government procurement is recognized as a major source of corruption and misappropriation of public funds. We will therefore, among other measures, set up an independent value for money office to scrutinize all government procurements that are above a $5 million threshold or as shall be recommended by Parliament. I will give anti-corruption state institutions unfettered space to operate. The days of the clearing agents must come to an end on January 7, 2025. I'll also set up a commission of inquiry to investigate the matter of looted and stolen state lands. And the same commission will make recommendations for resolving the vexed issue of expropriated Gardangbe lands. And to deepen our democracy, the fourth estate of the realm, the media must also be given a conducive and collaborative atmosphere to operate as the fourth power that they ought to be without threats, harassment, and assassinations. In this regard, we shall speed up the investigation of the assassination of Ahmed Swale. And the perpetrators shall surely be brought to book. And as I said already, I'll run the leanest but most efficient government under the Fourth Republic by appointing not more than 60 ministers and deputy ministers. We will restore stability and inclusive growth in the economy, and we shall rejuvenate the almost collapsed banks and the financial sector. And this will involve sweeping reforms at the Bank of Ghana, because the central bank itself has been a part of creating this problem. I'll create the foundation that will ensure that Ghana will never suffer such a deadly debt management program that threatens to send our elderly people holding government bonds to an early grave and wipe out the investments of the Ghanaian middle class. I'll prioritize local participation in the banking, financial, telecoms, mining, oil and gas, agriculture, manufacturing and construction sectors to generate more jobs for our youth. The Ghanaian young men and women we interact with on a daily basis and their colleagues in other African countries are simply tired of the jobless GDP figures. We will actively attract viable and serious private sector investors to partner government to invest in the productive sectors of this country for more jobs to be created. I will advocate strongly the return of investors who have left because of the poor management of this economy by NPP. We will restore stability and inclusive growth in the economy, and we shall rejuvenate the almost collapsed banks and the financial sector. And this will involve sweeping reforms at the Bank of Ghana, because the central bank itself has been a part of creating this problem.
Yenuanom MPP ebedi ntro se moto abamamia meba free SHS no metwam eno anom de ye campaign meanwhile ntro
Baby bia wote menka enawie machiao mo join here on your Facebook page yada mo ase bebre Julie Belinda Obri I was say Haruna Ba no corruption is here. We have Dr. Down Blue. Long time. Metin and catch it. George Ako, Virginia, US of A. Thank you, sir. George Ako. I join here your Facebook page. Yada munina ase and we papa. Yaminsina a dom. Yamwasum I say. More joining on your YouTube page, Yadamwase, and more Mujremu, various platforms also. Yadamunase, and there Yami Aduma, Ochna, Dr. Kwabena Nkrumah, the late Dr. Kwabena Nkrumah, the founder. He is the only founder of this country. Sir, on my way, your friend Ghana, minor. Esi ebo modern na yade eye history no ma enchirima. That we have only one founder. Onipa ba kope ene oman we eja. Your friend Dr. Kwabena Nkrumah oye nzimani. Obia obebo eye your friend say JB Dankwa ene hwan maka obia no. They are thieves, they are criminals. They never liked Ghana. Say Ghana benya eye they never liked it. They are criminals, a criminal organization. Makachemo, that UP tradition is a criminal organization formed by criminals, nation wreckers, braggarts, saboteurs. They have tried all this while. Say JB Dankwa no money sa UP omudino amaye bia enko bia you one founder pe you know any Dr. Kwabena Nkrumah na chi no bia ni ho ba ko pe odamfu a na say me ti ase mi na I am Swansre. Eugene Papa, I Akufuado. Say, I or no, why you be chair Kwabena Nkrumah. And I'm saying, oh, you catch us what but damn was still one tiasi. I'm say, when you need the word what but damn, I'm say, one tiasi. Wabo. Wabo say, you need a many papa damn the I dear be a hard, you know. Do home better to Kwabena Nkrumah. Dr. Atwapim. On search for Atwapim. Kwabena Nkrumah. What do home bar better to know? We are see we. Baby, I Kwabena Nkrumah dear Drew. Akufo-Addo din Andrew Oda ne we are see say. Nya oyonko no ne makra nya oyonko ne ma. Ne nase mpaboa kra wa Akufo-Addo nya oyonko ne Nkrumah mpaboa da from nya oyonko no. You have become so useless to this country, stealing everything with your kids, with your family. Mu wia yen. Kwabena Nkrumah fira akonwa so. Na ne ba bia nu a wo even one plot land e Ghana ha. Today, oba Edwin na osewan kohwe hotel esi cantonments worth $6 million akola wanya adwuma da. Nti se omo abobra abo man bra. In fact, amanfo de omo ewe de abre ato na no abusuafo abewia. And when you meet any Ghanaian no catch yourself, Akufo-Addo is a thief. The person is not far from right. Let's start the show. And then Mame Kwabena Nkrumah nkwa pictures sa. Mame Nkrumah nkwa. There is only one reason Eya Ghana ni bia eti eyese Ghana fotimi nya abufuo
nya mary mabeye na yo ejanwe.
When you have a president stealing your destiny, when you have a president stealing your future, when you have a government in place one more decision and see you be your future. I was shocked. Kennedy, Japan, over the death of Ahmed Swale. Ghana and Libya should show concern. You can become a victim. It can be you tomorrow. When you have the president's girlfriend accusing him of running a murder squad from the presidency, under your first republic where you be that, then you have a leading member, so called, they called him so, accusing the vice president, the sitting vice president, say in Centrani Swalia Yekuno no Onimubi. And everybody is quiet. Everybody is watching. You need to be angry. Your anger and a bit pussy was here one thing watching. And I'm to say so mono with their boss of alcohol. Last week, something must push you guys onto the street to show this government you cannot steal us and go freely. Won't mean we are or mine up patrol with your family. And Akufo-Addo Abusia ye say tam. You see the cars they are driving. You see the kind of private cars Brian Champon Muchi and the Brian Champons who are yes Katimiasi Hotel 5-star. Na Amon Crawford no Brian Champon Bo brother Bay or Ghana. Kosha Oslosu your pyramid house. One and a friend say Asalam down. And it was citizen. Oslosu was citizen. Shasa Obia Yasi Yachin Sikaguni dem was Onia Bema Tio Onia Bema account Onia Bema account Onia Bema wo na account na fe dey kwame account no nipa no wo na account no e dey so send sika ekọ in the name of Cecilia Dapa. What kind of stupidity is this? We still have a thief president. Now, defend Cecilia Dapa. Oh, my Bemuni Akasa way. Ghana Nia would tell me. Tell me where? On my Bemuni Akasa way. Ramen Kroma Ghana Nini. Ebinum Yeni Pache Binum. And they can steal us and walk away. They are stealing our future, our destiny. Your next generation. There is a reason why as a Ghana 40 Montenso. Forget about who will come. So we your police ninia suma wo say ko facing Crawford Street now to me kwa wajimi pa so obi awia usika dia kogu obi awu account mu na account no reverse sika no ma no e wo no ani din mu. And you are telling the citizens that they should not be angry. We are so genuine sumana to be kwa wajimi pa. Ujasa na wuni mi anti 2 years. Wajimi because what taxes and will be a co or barbesi we are good them and one create for account and at the same account we send this kind of man one only dimu. Look at this nonsense. Obia wu or ya was send this car at the max Sicilia dapa. They still live our Ghana. It's happening. Where did we go wrong as a country? Where?
Ago when you come with Makasa Kakra, and when you come when Siam Kakra, Menkasapi. Damabara Makade Bakans Babukakran and Yamakan Fancy. At long last, the battle has ended. And thus, Ghana, your beloved country, is free forever. And here again, I want to take the opportunity to thank the chiefs and people of this country, the youth, the farmers, the women, who have so nobly fought and won this battle. Also, I want to thank the valiant ex-servicemen who have so cooperated with me in this mighty task of freeing our country from foreign rule and imperialism. And as I pointed out at our party conference at Sorbonne, I made it quite clear that from now on today, we must change our attitudes, our minds. We must realize that from now on, we are no more a colonial, but a free and independent people. But also, as I pointed out, that also entails hard work. I am depending upon the millions of the country, the chiefs and people, to help me to reshape the destiny of this country. We are prepared to build it up and make it a nation that will be respected by every other nation in the world. We know we are going to have difficult beginnings, but again, I'm relying upon your support. I'm relying upon your hard work. Seeing you in these thousands, it doesn't matter how far my eye goes. I can see that you are here in your millions. And my last warning to you is that you ought to stand firm behind us so that we can prove to the world that when the African is given a chance, he can show to the world that he's somebody. We shall no more go back to sleep anymore. Today, from now on, there is a new African in the world. That new African is ready to fight his own battle and show that after all, the black man is capable of managing his own affairs. We are going to demonstrate to the world, to the other nations, young as we are, that we are prepared to lay our own foundation. As I said in the assembly just minutes ago, I made it point that we are going to say that we create our own African personality and identity. This is the only way in which we can show the world that we are ready for our own battle. But today, may I call upon you all that at this great day, let us all remember that nothing in the world can be done unless it has the purported support of God. We have done the battle, and we again rededicate ourselves not only in the struggle to emancipate other territories in Africa. Our independence is meaningless unless it is linked up with the total liberation of the African continent. Let us now, fellow Ghanaians, let us now ask for God's blessing. And for only 2 seconds, in your thousands and millions, I want to ask you to pause only for 1 minute and give thanks to Almighty God for having led us through obstacles, difficulties, imprisonments, hardship and suffering to have brought us to the end of our struggle today. 1 minute silence. Ghana is free forever. And here, I will ask the band to play the Ghana national anthem.
Now the question is, are we indeed free? When you have a government in place and let me say this, 24 hours, 72 hours, right? I don't know why Canada, Japan, and Bawumia, they are working. Yeah, this is not the first time. This is not the first time. The same thing with Mahama, that guy, that MPP regional chairman, also Omushe acid gunu so ekuno they say Gregory no, the same thing. Bugri Nabu came out accusing Otiko Jaba. Otiko Jaba came out accusing Roxanne and Bugri Nabu. The state prosecutors never show any interest. Ghana nkwa under Akufo-Addo. And in their political party, see a case way and a kum we ya and yet issue. We are MPP ni wuti me for a political party no ton chain. Ask yourself this question. Say enti ade na esi no. Enti ye kwaye ni manase ye kwaye chi. If nothing at all. And kabia yanya obia wase or ye human rights lawyer. I know it's a scam. But at least Akufo-Addo kachre ye say Otiko Jaba any Bugri Nabu abba presidency abepa na chew, so they are okay to go. There is no need to investigate their matter. Then this same reckless, useless man say John Mahama kwaka say o clear niema na nebu afunu akwogina that stupid people, Ghana Bar Association, that foolish people. Ask a boy for your friends say ya boy for that foolish boy. No more organize a platform, man. No, I beg can kwasi asem. I know on Cleo Bia. Ye share acid the guni paso. Modi ase Gregory. Greg na mo de say no. Obio, boy ya na gina Peace FM so on phone. I don't know whether they connive with Peace FM. I think I'm saying Kwame Sefa can a show. I think so. Boya either Peace FM or OKFM. Boya a kind of keke. Say Greg and one no. Greg at that prison bepemene. Where there Otiko Jaba bought rocks in the wa Bobo Green Abudin, where bo wedding instead of the state taking interest. Ekufuado say, win here. Your mama kokaya na ne buafu no atega ade na to no kokoso ko gira Ghana Bar Association wo keka nkwase asem sa no osore koye. So you're Ghana and you are not angry. Then there is something wrong with you. And that is why people must get out on the street. What is the issue? Medical resist the same way. Argentina, Canada, Japan, and more. Argentina, they are campaigning. The sitting president mentioned issue about Ahmed Swale. President Kufuor mentioned the issue about Ahmed Swale. President Mahama mentioned the issue about Ahmed Swale. These are the three prominent people we have in Ghana here. So which means Ahmed Swale Medano a high profile case. Then we have a chairman, Parliamentary Committee on Defense. Kennedy Japan a chairman. One a chairman. Why a MP? Alata ni because a senator. And now, or president obey a flag bearer for a political party like the MPP. Wa more any lesser person din. Was say Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, Ghana sitting vice president, is aware of Nkrofua Omukokum Ahmed Swale. Ha! And nobody will show interest. State security apparatus, they are not interested. Why? Because if they try Canada, Japan, or best trip them parinum naked. Of a kanda panu nyina beji womu de or best trip womu nyina naked. You have a government shouldering madness and you are not angry. Because Ahmed Swale enye obusuani onye onua bema onye unua ba ekunu won free wabusuam o free so ye tani ntia so free chebia ke bianka ni braba yati kroma ya say police for abu obi ekunu wa America ya say oman sika ya ko Central Bank ko sika etwa sika edi ye ye ewo chebi Emma will be at America. What can say Kufuor about them? They don't understand it. So you Ghana ni nasu ubunfu ya. I don't get you. Why? State security apparatus will be interested in this matter. the vice president, the sitting, your vice president, one a year chairman, Emma Police Council, were you aware? Ahmed Swale family should issue a statement and call on Bawumia to come and tell us who killed Ahmed Swale. Who killed Ahmed Swale? Why ne kum Ahmed Swale? The vice president ne enimo suya. Is he ready to take on Kennedy? That is the reason why you should be angry. You should be angry and ask yourself, say, me ya Ghana ni me soria and premier sakura mintimi ni di and premier sa eyedan and obi awie sika gu dem agu account mu wa create obi a wawu account and wo wi ye sika gum and obi a wawu no awante ase no or that's where send sika echo in the name of Cecilia Dapa. How come? What happened? Where did we go wrong as a country? Where? Why should we have a government like this? Stupid guys at the presidency, just foolish people at the Jubilee House, foolish people. Why? Then this president still has the guts to come and defend a criminal, a thief. You should be angry tomorrow. You should be. Why? 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 Why?
Wawe magbona metwa jikapo na mingo kogro chuto for klebida lewa hanube. Wawe magbona metwa jikapo na mingo kogro chuto for klebida lewa hanube. Najile wasi nova mipo le wusele wo nova mipo ya prema ya medwa konuwo. Najile wasi nova mipo le wusele wo nova mipo ya prema ya medwa konuwo. Najile wasi nova mipo ore wusele wo nova mipo ya prema ya medwa konuwo. Wawe magbona metwa jikapo na mi kogro chuto for klebi lewa hanube. Wawe magbona metwa jikapo na mi kogro chuto for klebi lewa hanube. Najile wasi nova mipo ewusele wo nova mipo ya prema ya medwa konuwo. Najile wasi ewusele wo nova mipo ya prema ya medwa konuwo. Mi ma fogbede wo obenu kemawu adujina mi. Mi ma fogbede wo obenu kemawu adujina mi. Mi ma fogbede wo netu ledindima. Mi ma fogbede wo obenu kemawu adujina mi. Mi ma fogbede wo mi ma fogbede wo obenu kemawu adujina mi. Mi ma fogbede wo obenu kemawu adujina mi. Mi ma fogbede wo obenu kemawu adujina mi. Mi ma fogbede wo
I promise on my honor to be faithful and loyal to Ghana, my motherland. I pledge myself to the service of Ghana with all my strength and with all my heart. I promise to hold in high esteem our heritage won for us through the blood and toil of our fathers. And I pledge myself in all things to uphold and defend the good name of Ghana, so help me God.
Na unyamin kuto una utumi mamitina ojojo asonje una mekoma koda na mada preku kom mada preku asonje una mekoma koda na mada preku kom asonje una mekoma koda na mada preku kom mada preku asonje una mekoma koda na mada preku kom mada preku oyane nyato esumejo ejumesi miri koma koda preku asonje una mekoma koda na mada preku kom mada preku asonje una mekoma koda na mada preku kom Shiremu madina mami, shirem sunu mami. Moya sunu shiremu madina mami, shirem sunu mami. Na unyami kuto una utumi mami tina ojojo. Asante una beko makoda na mada preku kom mada preku. Asante una beko makoda na mada preku.
What do you know? The president is a criminal. And when you know the vice president is being accused of murder, and when you know that the ministers are hoarding monies, you can't be wrong by getting out there to tell them that, look, enough is enough. We have seen governments. We have experienced the bad side of governments, previous ones. From Rawlings, to Kufuor, to Mills, to Mahama. We agree. But what we are experiencing today, it doesn't make sense. You add the T's and the dots and whatever. It doesn't make sense. What is happening today, it doesn't make sense. It can't and it shouldn't happen in any civilized country. Why? 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 Yeah, the nipa wo any sikana e diagro. They take people's life at will. Yes, Akufo-Addo government, they take people's life at will. And Obia and Kawamoshe. They take our money at will. Under the Fourth Republic, Akufo-Addo is the only president. Yeah, Omotiama Central Bank without going to Parliament for approval. Wanko Parliament. They don't respect us. Slave master. I'm not a zombie to think that everything was right, everything was okay with the previous governments. But what is happening today? Oh, you know why? Answer the man. Because no one men who are crying, no many so say at the end is not here. And a very shameful story. Ghana is back to #1 spot. Highly indebted countries. Your friend is say IMF. Ghana is back to #1 spot. Can you imagine? Then you ask yourself, so securing in our way. Obia wies kano. Obia diskano. Wabias kanin na. Wa first kano. Obia wies kano. And we are not angry. One day, I don't know how, a year busy, but there will be a spontaneous something. I don't know how. Why should you do that? Why won't mine? Would do a mine upon this? Why? Why? Anyway, let me go and work. Mame, and yes, I did way quick. Na enra amabua issue na enra because this is the second time. Wa wenye obi ya na one na ekontokwa. Wa wenye obi ya one na ekontokwa. Okay, so let's watch this video.
Yo, blah, nigga, come with you, blah. Yeah, I can only read it. I copy out the back. I will. Yo, blah, nigga, come with you, blah. Yeah, I can only read it. I copy out the back. Honorable. Don't start. What will happen? Honorable. You didn't want that. You don't know is it more trouble? But you don't know it's a contract. Is it more trouble? You don't know it's a contract. Is it more trouble? Don't you know it's a contract? Is it more trouble? And the guys in a contract. It's the same thing. Yes. So you know what is so. Why did you buy fuel for the contractor to fix the road? Are you sick? Look at what you're saying. But you are declaring everything. Look at what you're saying. Contractor, it's not easy to do. You are here. I'm here. I'm in Accra. You know what? You know what? Trump to come and fix the road. He doesn't need to. You don't need to. And then you have a problem. You don't need to. And the road is at the contract. It's cheap one. No, So why? Why didn't you fix it? Oh, ow! I'm so angry. How can you do that? This is a big deal. How can you do that? Let's solve this issue. I will. Yo, blind. Come here.
You see, this is a Honorable Emmanuel Amabua constituency, right? I think it's Elembele, right? The MP decides say onward in the sika ebekwa kofa abo ababe fele potholes no na at least omatmia level your friend say kwai no then you are angry. Then you are angry. So omanenye kwai no. Just imagine. Wait. I can say. Anything. A quite in your just say, sir, current MP before in one mentiasio. Me, Timentiasio. My men chamo Adiebi a Dumelo constituency. Right? Watch this video from Dumelo. In so ta. How your friend say, I was so Wogon, West Wogon. In so toi,
this morning. Before they shout, because when they start, someone not there, you start like that. You tell me to go back. Is that correct?
Melody Bunny. Yeah, man, yeah. What do you say? Oh, giants, oh, man, yeah, man, yeah. Udwene nkrofo we hu asema wonte ase o. Udwene hu wonte ase. Ha PK support. Enti PK support. Gordon. Crusading guide Miamia Gordon. George Kwatin. We are young guys. And more among Crawford, I am to me 2 or more. Say, I dare not know you know. What to me 2 or more. Say, my buying to me yet. Me mouse on yet. Says, no be sending me second D so markets. NDC parliamentary candidate, person acquire market, no some money yet. And yes, omu ba konto kwa so se omu ma onya omu ba yo che se state no ade no wom no omu ani je odwene wa hu ade kro ade kro odwene wa hu ade kro odwene wa hu ade kro Ofanko omuso mu tu omo eye private investors o omo tons ase no se bi na omo ye no ano Gideon Akpalusu, the same thing happened in Ashaiman. While the MP tried fixing some roads, the assembly came asking him to stop. Well, no, you see, me. I campaigned for President Kufuor's administration. Many the late Sir John Nomone. But Osha Kwawe ya, Osha Kufuor any the generation no more baby as no. Ujune wa won't say dear, what is it? Someone tells you the same thing happened in Sunyane West. When NDCPC wanted to construct a road at Nswatre, they asked the militant to stop. When you know, I can say. When you know, I can say. And the match the CMG Sika Achedie star 413 hash. Me pacho yan fast na me bawo. Ralph, also people are trying to make your work easier and you are denying them. They won't support you. They will come fighting you. Don't do it. Odwene wa wonte ase. Odwene wa wonte ase. Okay, so mami nwura a friend is saying Dome Kwabena, right? Mami nwura Dome Kwabena. Mami nwura Dome Kwabena na me nkoye adwuma keto be quick one. But before that no, for voter region national security, regional security no, omo document bia Ansah no fa to mame pacho yane fast mame yane fast mame yane fast mame national security document bia hu bi and me pese me ready mu asema de kyerem maybe me person share document no the kind of reporter national security region omo edia sende national security headquarters Okay, so this is the document. And the date is the 20th. So this memorandum is dated 18th September from Regional Security Liaison. Me pacho there to a Facebook page. And a YouTube page, Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Me pacho betumi akọ ho. Koso ho. Or record. So this is the document from Regional Security Liaison Officer, Voter Region, to National Security Coordinator, Castle Annex. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so let's go. Weekly Security Summary Reports. This report covers the period between 10th September to 17th September 2023. Observation of the Electoral Commission Limited Voter Registration Exercise. And me read it in a quick, just be 2 paragraphs. And I read, the Electoral Commission Limited Voter Registration Exercise is taking place in all the 18 district and municipal assemblies in the region. The centers along the border districts and municipalities are heavily crowded with long queues. The NDC members are covertly bussing first-time voters and have agents recruiting and smartly facilitating foreign nationals both within and across Ghana-Togo border. Paragraph 2. Communities have been assured of reward for higher registration records. Little is seen on the side of the MPP. The MPP is showing more interest in visits by presidential aspirants. The Vice President, His Excellency Dr. Bawumia, is currently in the region convincing delegates in the constituencies to vote for him. The visitations appear to be distracting the focus on registration exercise. The exercise is so far generally peaceful. Monitoring is ongoing. So this is the National Security Report. This is the National Security Report from Voter Region. That the NDC air-based foreigners, they are the air-based foreigners. And MPP are losing focus because of Bawumia a visit. Bawumia a distracted MPP for our Voter Region. We a National Security Report, confidential, in a guasian. Signed. We analysis on my. This is the document on Citizen Show. It's on our Facebook page. But I'll come back to it. We will come and deal with it. Meba says here, Ajua Krobiso him, former MPP member, Dominic Kwabena, former MPP member. Okay. Ajua Akwaba.
Yeah, ja.
Boko die. Former constituency executive and as a former MPP member. Which is which?
Former MPP member. Me na me change constituency executive. Obi eni mi wodo me Kwabena. Ye ko campaign na me dim bibia me dim. Nti obi eni mi.
Former no meaning what? Meaning Wajai party no.
What say?
Former no means Wajai MPP.
Majai. They say they me vote the JM dia Majai. Majai kura Majai.
Kura. Okay, so Dominic Kwabena, I am say within the week Hong Kong abaye de. Ajua Safo I know say na ne fine pa. The course one and saying the video be about a patch or Beko Uncle Hong Kong no any Ajua Safo around Ajua Safo near the other will say
Ajua Safo from 2016 no the campaign na am di mutinti man mpacho utie me
Ethiopia
ye adwuma ye mu bi ho no ma ne na anadwo or personal campaign manager bi one Dr. Emmanuel Boachi or Legon Cecilia Dr. Boachi ene mai ni enam fie ni ye campaign man ye be ye election dia uhunu o group polling station executives no by 4 no ni ye tia uhunu biem. And I am telling you sir Majai MPP no there but said Domi Kwabena for Nimna Omuma Adwa Safu win the primaries now. NDC budget seat in outright. Because Mekai the last election, before last election, or ni Yeshia Boba, or say Unkobi. Until what has changed?
Time no casa
before 2020 election. I was there. Or see Unkobi.
Satan now MPP ni.
Na me hobi. Enye sa na me ni ho. Na me te ho. Usi Unkobi mti. Ede na na nti no obi ma MPP breya. Eyo no na ma MPP breya 2020 elections. Unko ayetim the private jet be faw. Chief of staff timi ba ofie ma me abasiru obetimi awo ba. Wa mama me no audience. Na problem no ni mo problem. Sa wo kura de Yami abua wa na classroom. Sabio, we are the 4 back. And to work as a war problem at Nanchen.
Okas one classroom, I say.
Mr. Said, one classroom, I'm young, said Nadia to say in a say idea, or no one yet, Nadia, a known fact, a young throw, will be enemy.
In the address of one basic school, said me school near, and I'm called basic. Only classmates, law school open or classmates. I can say it on authority without mentioning what. And in on pebe bintina, no no the answer for class or about onya. Or when the primaries nukra onya, who created division our constituency chairman time MC position bedaho. Constituency chairman papa penimu Mr. Bonsu Bray, wa me and farmer papa ina my de ma baba ya, your friend of kaki man no said. Now one who's a power then to Saba. And not you being on pebe bintina. And you got now.
Or check at Chimokra.
They say you got to know what channel. There be you got to know, they say 1 day.
Or Uncle be a fee and cousin in your man when she went. Oh, nya. A year no for a Jwasa. And but
your sister, one knows who and ya dear Christos for the betuaba.
Ani oma nti Kristo asafofo nkwa na odo mi kwabenya. Kristo asafofo nkwa na ti do mi kwabenya. Me say nya ade obenya kwabena. Unya unwe ni power nkotena ba bi 2 years. Na on kasa wo problem na afa wo nta ama. Obi a wo problem o. Oni ni o man nkofo kom. Onu kra de say oni hawo. Ya woni tisie so. Nti oni problem sa. Nti wo metena na hwan kra na tu no fo so o mepa ache wo no sa ache wo pa no hwan na man na sa futu. Nipa no ha no papa. O sa chen say on chiche yogurt. Any on nsuo no nya wanchi nka hwan. Enu kra still emfa.
Ndiye yogurt no. Ndiye yogurt no aboka mbwa.
You see yogurt no aboka.
Ntu omoka.
Yogurt no kra de wan chanka. Minim nipa otu no fo. Da yogurt no che no kra de. O che yogurt no hwa o hu ye kra because onye bi da. Unkotena baby na ebedru yemu opposition ni there it's staying clear in our faces. This are the own kind of correct. Now o sanso aye say o ta ba omuntu aba ma. Me to aba odo mi kwabenya. Me nti ho biem de ba ho na me to aba e wa showman. Enti no me wa no e wo do mi kwabenya. O mpe de baby.
O koto ama.
No for her.
O koto ama. O koto ama. Enti o koto ama Eliclim NJM.
Then I said, me ma start GM campaign. Me kwama start ya me kwa market.
Really?
I mean, 1 month. Oh yes. They say me permit gap for your campaign, mommy. It is a done deal for GM. Obi pa me enko bet me ni hwe de. Ba me de ma potro ka na beti so. It is a done deal for John Mahama. 2024. It is yeah osuro atro dada aka say ebe sane wa asati so. It is a done deal for him. Straight up, JM de obiani ni emoshi omuntina hom enye dede na breaking the ice. We see. Nti adwa ne de Kwabena on packing in your macran baby. Na ne on sati nye wanchi. Owi on san kodo donkofo fie. Onya. Yes, I have a
Anyway, Ajwa, Accra FM that's it.
You.
All right. Okay. So that's it. Thank you. Live on Accra 100.5 Citizen Show. Mame njina ewa me ba me bebiem ewo limited registration no ekoso no me ba me bebiem me ba bebiem ewo registration ekoso no ye say easy for ne say wa wontimi nko register say ni me ha ho yeah the sika ma organize a process leading to about to Omaya, then you come back discouraging us. Srebo. That can't say Victor Frache. Anyway, Mamine Organa, Enim Como, Organa de Miami Nipa, Chaka, Derek Chaka, media, my friend Chaka, on a youth organizer. Chaka, Akwaba.
Yes, sir.
Chaka. I just what is the way forward? What is happening?
So Kafan with Shaka Kirby.
Pacho, what do you say?
Manembra Soka Pacho.
Pacho,
Me Pacho and Wadaroma.
Oh, sister, Ajwa Safua, what is the way forward?
Way forward. Well, the big time which ya with your phone, na Masan switch ya on so. Namada say, Mama Makunya. Mama Makunya say, Meshumin Chema drink kakra. Well, I think the way forward, ne say, so I be Pacho. So I think, I told Paddy, Bonia, Bonia, we definitely have to plead and apologize to Omaya Fumom. Until you hold no grudges against her. Until I chop an hour panel, you assume. She's an MP, so we are still working with her as an MP. But Becca said, as a constituency, I think things have laid back Accra. So, I feel that we need a different phase that can salvage the constituency into a different direction. Why? I mean, Professor Kwe be here 8 years, honestly, I be next year we have 12 years. Since I can't bear 1.5 years. So yeah, manage to say any big 1.5 years, then we can move further to make sure say the area I think give a bread on Kwabena as a party and not an individual.
So Chaka, won't go with him one and say one executives do one one.
Say me a youth leader here. Say we me team media, and just say me should mebu am do man no. Me should dey me should be tia catch mo a. On be hu say e to asum no. Me should me na afemu dey. And I know say we me team media as a leader, the only say your direction you follow no will also be a path for other people. So definitely we me team media na we nipa do one.
Watch yogurt. You know enye.
Oh, na say yogurt dey see eche. Obi achebi. So obi achebi. Me kra me so mba ma be chebi. The former MC Tulasi.
Oh no ni yogurt no. Na aye ice.
The
nane Chaka.
You don't see you. Yebra Penny Ambassador Michael Kwe. On also be chebi. It is sanity. It will be a chebi.
But Chaka on the number fruit come.
So you got the idea and go fruit in meat pie. It's omo ye di nuanum nkuma nti say exercise bi say course na say ofele say onu so wo say omo mbididi abra komodi omode a I think it's in the right direction. Obi at me chebi, but I don't think yogurt able to make sway obi to a different direction. And I bet you differ the kaka.
Chaka, as a sister, when you know why a bodo do, Obeka saying, come on, fan channel, na montana chinen, because we're making it clear that Obesia contest. Musistanka, why am a bodo do, come on, tana chinamonen uncle.
Oh, so you need Juma. You need Juma. Some media me vote into me and savage the situation, but media the papa money because ocean explanation now also family issues. Nyama bebre na also ebusuya de who issue with your family oji a long-term leave na wakɔgye wa home na wasolve it. Nti me Kamenko, I would have wished say should have relaxed, solved the whole issue. Then a kwenda who be manu atamba. Na uwo issue na o sim pese me san ko biom. Na san ko na issue na escalate dia. Ne e fa him.
Yo kan also dey na kuremum.
Nti yempamu no na ye pese o solve the issue no. Odo ayodo ni nti ne pese o solve the issue ni yie. Na ohia na se kwan bi da ho ma ne biom a ye betimi aboye ho modern say e bi o san ba ye ne be ejuma say ye de party ye ne be ejuma nye individual nti no me nso me vote nkwan ntimi nsege no nti mobo ne de obi aye mobo o sha isi ade obi aso ayese na obi anso aye mobo nti no ye nyina aye mobo nti no we de ye so ye boa no say obetimi akwa solve the issue na be obunya free mind na waba back abehodi the political aspirations ni bi.
Anyway, Chaka, yada say we.
Musimi da se bebre, nyame
All right, so that's it. Dome Kwabena, youth organizer, the MPP Chaka. But I just afo say the besia no na ebesie. The besia no ena ebenya esi meko minko bio eyem se eho asem no eya ade bia eha adwene kakra na patch of you know a national security document no to us mame and quick one so that I can work with it. We have a year K Agbleze Sukpa K Agbleze. Brother, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Bobby.
Hope I got your name right. Sukpa
Kafui Agbleze.
Kafui Agbleze.
Sukpa Agbleze.
Oh, okay. So the NDC Voter Regional Communication Officer. So quick one, Kafui, I don't know whether you have cited this document from Voter Regional National Security Office, where they have written to the National Security Headquarters. That is their observations over the limited voter registration exercise. Have you cited that document?
Yes, I have cited the document, and I have also gone across the various districts within the region. And I must say in confidence that if this is the level of report that the outfit gives us a security intelligence report to their boss, then they are misleading the nation.
Why?
They are really misleading the nation because nobody is passing anybody from Togo or anywhere, because even the people within the country who are creeping into registration centers, there are so many that they are not even able to exhaust registration for days. Currently, as I'm talking to you, I'm in Anglogan district. That's the Anglon constituency. I'm just coming from Keta. The people are so many in the queue, and they are not able to even exhaust them. And the system is also so slow. From 8 a.m. when the process started today, the system has been on and off. It was off completely, shut down from 11:30 a.m. all the way to 1:30 when they even instructed them to use the offline system. So you can see the huge backlog and how slow the system is. Angloga is not a border constituency. Yet almost on daily basis, the crowd here is so thick, people have to go home.
But then it's not far. It's not far from the border, right?
Angloga or Anglon is far from the border because you have to move from Angloga then to Keta before you get to Ketu South. So why would somebody risk it?
But from Keta to Denu, it's not too far, and from Denu to the border, it's not too far. You can even
it's very far. Let me even give you the distance from Angloga. You go through where the Anglon Secondary School is. then you go to
Way.
Then you go to Tegi. Then you go to Voja, where you have the Kita Business School, Kita Busco. Then you go to Kita School. Then you go to where we have the Kita Sea Defense. Then you go to Azizanji. Then you go to Hejranao before you hit Den. From Den before you go to Aflau. So you can see the stretch.
Okay.
It is so long, it is so vast that even within the Anglo constituency or Angloga, we have a lot of people, even in the queue, who are yet to even register. As of yesterday, they counted 50 people that were in the queue and unable to register, and they told them to come early this morning to register. So that report, I must say that if that is what they give the National Security Minister as a report, then I'm afraid the intelligence report they are giving to our leaders are extremely misleading.
Have you contacted the office of the National Security in Volta region?
Yes, I personally sent him a message complaining, but he's yet to respond to the message.
You mean the regional boss, right? You mean the regional boss?
Yes, the regional boss.
You have sent him a message and he has not replied?
He has not replied.
So what is the next line of action with respect to this report from the National Security?
Yes, definitely. I think that we as a political party would engage him. We also want him to also go to the field with us so that the people that they are busing, you definitely provide the evidence, because I feel like this is just a desktop intelligence report that he has written. An aspect of the report too, at every EC polling center, there are 2 agents. That is, if the machines are 2, so 2 agents that are being deployed. But when you look at the report and analyze it carefully, they say that because of the presence of their presidential aspirants, they are not really focused on the exercise that is ongoing, which is also not true, because throughout the entire process, the MPP agents have been at the center. There's no center that the MPP agents have not been there or are not there in the voter region. So even when I even show it to the MPP agents themselves, they were also equally alarmed, and they say, no, this could not be true. So definitely, this is a desktop exercise that somebody has done, thinking that, yes, the MPP presidential aspirants coming to the region or they are going around will present a distraction, or it will enable them not to really have focus on whatever they are doing. But I can tell you on authority that when you even go through all the EC centers where their agents are to sign, there's no day that they haven't signed their form. All of them were consistently present. Even last, when Dr. Baumia was in Angloga and Keta, where even there was a ban on drumming and noise making within the Anglo stretch, that is the 36 states. They violated that, made drumming and they drum, they bass, they made noise, everything. But even that, without euphoria too, their agents were consistently in the room where the registration was going on. So I would just say that the people of Ghana should know that it is not all intelligence reports that have been given by our security apparatus that are accurate. This is just a desktop report.
Why do you think
anybody from any border town or Togo? Not at all.
Yeah, why do you think the regional boss will send in such a report?
Come again.
Why do you think that the regional boss will send in such a report?
Will send such a report?
Yes.
Well, he is yet to explain why he has sent such a report. But you will recall that if I will put some 2 and 2 together and by logical reasoning, Dr. Sribro said something. That's what the registration at the district assembly centers are to prevent people from registering from Togo, which is extremely tribalistic. And look at the person. Just look at the person who is the regional security boss. Definitely, this is just a tribal agenda.
What is his name? What is his name?
They are pushing.
What is his name?
He is Mr. Dankwa.
Oh.
So to me, this is just a tribal agenda that they are pushing within the region, just to confirm what Dr. Stribor had said, that their choice of the registration center being at the district offices is to engender people, or to engender together the prevention of people registering from across the border or from Togo, specifically mentioning Togo. But is Togo the only boundary that's what Ghana surrounds? No. There are a lot of border countries that really surround Ghana. And why mention Togo specifically? So definitely this is a tribal agenda. And we as a country should eschew that, should even call him out. Because, like I said earlier on, the report from the office of the NIB boss, Mr. Dankwa, is extremely, extremely untrue, doesn't reflect the actual situation. And look at North Tongue. North Tongue is not close to the border. North Tongue is closer to Adan, closer to Sege. Yet, they record the highest number of registrations across the entire region consistently. They have been recording. So
obviously you cannot bus people from Togo to North Tongue.
How is that possible?
It's not possible.
Yet, on daily basis, there are a lot of bad luck, or they have to turn people away that they have not been able to register. The same thing applies from Sugakope, South Tongue. They always become second. Central Tongue, they become third. And even where they are even talking about the borderline, when I even give you the statistics, you realize that how possible, because they are not even placing first. The border constituencies are not even placing first. The registration there is slow, and we feel like there is voter suppression going on deliberately over there, only for him to also come out with this. So definitely it is intentional. It is just meant to really ridicule the entire process and also buy into that idea or thought that yes, voter suppression needs to be done in the voter regime, and that national security should redirect the attention to the people of the voter regime.
I was in Denu over the weekend. Yeah. I slept at Tetekope.
Yeah.
You know Tetekope?
Yes, which is in Ketu South.
I slept there on Saturday night. Sunday, I was around Kleko.
Yeah.
Then
Kleko also in Ketu South.
Yes, I moved out from Kleko and came back to Agbozume.
Agbozume also in Ketu
Yes,
South.
then we moved back to Denu. So from Friday night, we were just on the border trying to visit some few friends. But then there were issues about there were complaints over this registration that the system is slow. They are not getting the opportunity to register.
The entire region today, the system has been down since 8 a.m. The system has been down. It fluctuates at some point, and from 11:30 all the way to 1:45, it was completely down. When we complain to the EC officials, they say they are waiting a signal before they can hook onto the offline system. So it means that today a lot of people will have to go home. Could it be that it is deliberate because they feel like they are passing people from across the border, which is untrue? Let me even give you yesterday's report. You realize that even as of yesterday, Ketu South, they placed fifth. They placed fifth with all the constituencies in the region, which is 18. Ketu South placed fifth. Another one, Ketu North. Ketu North placed seventh. That is also another border constituency. Let me mention Agoti Majofi. Agoti Majofi, as at yesterday, they placed 18th. They are the last. West.
But I think Agoti Majofi is closer to the border.
Agoti Majofi, if you know the topography of Agoti Majofi, they are even very, very closer.
Closer, yeah. Closer. I know them very well.
Yeah, the last.
Yeah, I've stayed there for a couple of weeks, and I know that area very well.
Yeah. I know when you say you know that area, I understand. You definitely know that terrain.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Because my report shows that you frequent Agoti Majofi a lot, even than Ketu South and Keta.
Oh! But this time around, I normally stay around Ketu, Denu, Tetekope, Kleko, those areas.
Yeah. So even another border constituency, West, they placed 14th. Let's take to Hohwe. Hohwe is also a border town. Hohwe is 9th.
Yeah.
So you realize that the constituencies within the central zone, which are not close to the border, South Town, was second, like I said yesterday. Central Tongue was third. And the North Tongue, Okujato's place, was first.
I see.
So where from all these things? These are just a wishful writing, a wishful thought that has been written from a desk of someone who hasn't gone around the region, but then just sat by his desk and then spew at something to represent that he's also working within the region. He is not. To me, it is an intelligence report that has been served to our ministers for them to act on. The intelligence report they've been giving them as briefing is extremely wrong. And it will make me have a different mindset and outlook about the report or briefings that they've been giving to the president to act on it. No doubt, sometimes when the president talks in issues regarding security, even at the national level, even the one that he went to America to talk about, you realize that he misfired. No doubt, these are the reports that they're giving him to be acting upon.
Okay. All right. Thank you, sir, for speaking to Accra FM Citizen Show.
Thank you very much, Bobie Ansah.
All right.
Most grateful.
Live on Accra 100.5. Are you sure that you don't have a side chick over there? Oh, no. No, not at all. It's my home. You know, those areas, no, me fear. Mostly at night, you come and meet me around those areas, you know. I heard they me copper, so any big deal. Okay. Okay, so my main call Kwajo Dankwa, Eastern Regional Communication Officer. Kwajo.
Minia Kwabena Bobie Ansah.
Onia Mahai.
Minia Majoso.
Eastern Region, a Jintroju Median Equasay.
Minia Mamena Wasena, Mentia, a thief for a year, a break. You know, him say Eastern Region. There were a year constituency. Marco, a year, a year, Miensa.
Yeah.
A year 33 constituencies. Now, Sabri, it didn't try through limited registration. Yeah, throw our centers, Marco, a year, a year, Miensa, 33. No, they're trying to say, you were a year 33, a year district, a year Eastern, a year region. Naminia, you share it in Toronto, Arsenal. Eastern region as a body, NDC, executives, led by a chairman, Makuliba Kevo. Yeshia, a young tutoya, say, you better sign it, all regional executives. Binu Bakwa, a Bimafaha, a Bimwa Aquashe, and Yakoswaha, across the 33 a year constituency. And then on Qua, your hands, yes, a year a lawyer for your more, your pre-mante Muhanon Sono. Every district, there is a registration center. No, you allocate a year lawyers. I'm also na Omakobo Jumediano, a year bra. Sanya Baya, Sakobase. Empono, a binumo person of faculty council, a far a choir and yammer council. One more a preventive binumwa, or do set. I was here register on one. A lawyer for no any more akano send mra a can of a pepe. A be also no, you share every constituency via what is the written and in penny fua a free sa a yet biaho. So for instance, Uba baby to say Fantiaqua, a yes salfa, a honor me free one. You have penny fua, abba a chamu, or Fantiaqua salta, or mudimu, we are NBC for. And I want so, yeah, signing won't say. They should frequent the registration a year centers. No more has said 1 year where you and crop for you been your own near the one call. Now what to me I register. These are some of the things you hear say you did go acquire near the Ama registration no akoso. Okay. I'm say you know I see who more menoka say cram and I'm quanswa. A year may call a year a bit menoka say.
Okay.
Now you see who go on daily basis. You know a year report from various a year districts across a year the region. I mean, Adia Bakwa, and then I said, Oko constituencies a year dominated by a year the NDC, a harmony who said a year in constituency. minia a report if you home no a reporter ultimu say isi na ye niema bi a ensem fata ewo oko ba bi say a yellow eko a krobo a side ho no no a ho no na kabre bia no
enka me ba ho no enka me ba because me titin be free wontina ma ye frɛ no ho de ba asema
minia ni akwaso ne say ne di kan say ayam emfidia electoral commission e dia begu saa bia ho say yemfa nye registration no empempi no ubekọ no yesin fidie ni na no abreki down emfidie no almost say network challenges eno ne ye biza say anyenye bia electoral commission wanya pilot na nsa no be registration ya na depo pilot ya nsa no be registration ya onya sa challenges no during the pilot na onya ya ede insiachi ba ana ode to ho say challenges way okay ya be na ya kanu puma sibre okoisa mantem wono a efa asojaman efa yellow efa lower manya efa upper manya sabre registration dey ho no nipa do na tibi ba be go na you say network challenges there have been several days and I maybe wo hompa amanfo fi enkura ni one of the challenges that you enti na de bia no no ye ka say electoral commission was sent to decentralized system no e be say o hwa enkura okoba bi ti say asojaman your friend say one year wo jakiti minim so odim ho
oh minim jakiti pa
yes from jakiti one year wo your friend say agena
yeah
one year wo adumasa any ade ni na wasu otu kwan but district capital the honum no wa be your friend say registration na o hwa sa kwan a leading from your friend say akosomo to jakiti a mini unu say ne kwan tie unu say ne kwan ya practice ya pansam even the lorry fare nipa was of few oba what they etia kaka and son one to me about capital na o hwe say nipa be duru ho na machine enya adwuma na ya ka tell nipa na say machine enya adwuma ti mo ntwan 5 o'clock bo pe na machine no asizi enya adwuma bio because an ya program na I was say nipa yi bi that a registration center and some of the ake and some registration no ya takoso na say ye ni say ya mwa be na ye de boa manfo no a wo mo adum wo mu fie so a omo anka se fro mu pemu se ye pese ye to aba na ye tere nipa obedi Ghana so meni awi sa bia ho no efiri wa okoba bi ti se afram place ene ne mpatam a meni se wakwa afram place yie pa ana woni mo yie pa obi oni mo yie pa no so kodu ados na utina plantu num na ucha kodu eche from eche to even mame krobo from eche to your friend saying donko krom minia minu mienu na enim senia ekwan no apro atete apansam minu mienu na enim senia how etoda bi mpa one year officer abia ho no obedu na pantu no sabe ya pon wa also den suo na ti and sana dia tia wato wa kwantu and so na me no ka say I was nipa free sa mia tentin na no mucha sa kwan tentin na nsa no maba friends and district capital no more abaye registration and dia abotosam yeah that is say from plane
yeah
there are a lot of islands that were from plane there are some of the islands I mean the ufiri ho na wo ba donko kromo district capital no it will take you no less than 12 hours.
Hoy.
Yes, it will take you no less than 12 hours. Now, a quiet crack boat I will be fan. There was no time boat to Naminia. The cow they hand was the Kachuri dear pa. A bit more close to about 12,000 Ghana cities. The car they high boat in Kwanu. Now, all this way is first of all, the difficulties, near the kind, any, near the kind, and I said, the dangers involved because what so from a island not what they bad don't go kromwa not would 12 hours so then I mean first year na said that day no from abo na say a year boat to me dani butua and the asam kase pa na aba e bi oye na ensu enim say electoral commission say ɛyɛ wɔn a wɔbɛtumi guarantee amount ama wɔtumi abɛyɛ registration no ɛyɛ wɔn a sɛbe ebi okura ɛyɛ yɛfrɛ no sɛ Ghana card anaasɛ ɛyɛ passport na yɛnim sɛ wɔn a wɔwɔ saa bia hɔ ni nipa bebree no ano Ghana ɛyɛ card wɔ mu nkura bi passport yi wɔ mu nkura bi eti sɛ kɔba sɛ wɔn maame ɛyɛ registered voter na ɔbɛ guarantee ama wa ɛwɔ sɛ ɔfa maame no papa na mu nyinaa ma fa vote na sɛ nyame amfa fie na vote no kɔdane na ɛdane butu sesi a wɔ nsuo no so a na yɛ sɛ wakore wabusua ɔmaame wankasa ɛne obi a wabusua no mu a nkɔla a wɔakyiri ɔmbɛyɛ dɛ ɔmbɛha wɔn no ha in 2020 me to kwan kɔ one of the island ɛwɔ ɛyɛ Afram place ɛyɛ north binia na yɛnam kwan so a yɛrekɔ yɛduru ɛyɛ nsuo no mfimfini ana boat a yɛde kɔ no ɛyɛ mfidie no a power boat no aboard motors ɛdeɛ no binia esizi yɛ nsuo no mfimfini na nsuo tɔn from familia. In fact, at that point, na me catch am say Nyankopon ma ye bibi afacha me. Boni bia ma ye bi afacha because abra ne de minia na eye owuo ane nkwa eye nkwanta anana kwadwo dan kwa bigina. Na empire ye wo boat no na ye yi abra. Na uhu the dangers involved. Na electoral commissioner ma me je mensa ye say ya. Na ma me no say be onye baifu a na ne beka ana ni swabinia. Na ohwe saa ohawo ni amane hunu a odi ye nua no wa from place from and you see yama we na ya no say most of the people and I know ka say wo mo be free atitiri ne benche ababa ye registration no tango for we ni na most of them are known to be people omo to abadema NDC ye pa and from place is an example even when it comes to the stronghold of MPP for instance yamra ba bi ti say fantia kwa aye staff aye me constituency osha aye osino ane insitem ane sama idwaso hono no ebe osino aye district capital na hono mo MPP fo ana aye dominating eti omo ni how na mo mututo mu ko ba bi ti say asegya akwadum mututo ba bi ko ba bi ti say enkankama mututo ma ko ba bi ti say pimpim so ane aye nkron ketenkete no a ewa tire bi ye pa no a eno no sabio ebu ho no aka atwam baako aye na awotwe bia ansana ebi asia betwam no a saa nkrofo we ni na to abade ma NDC na electoral commission ni aban o makunu se saa de no yade a esi in most of all the aye constituencies across the country enunti anomaya o ma agene se
all right
o mo de aye registration centers no e pa aye district
okay
it would disenfranchise most of the people who are perceived to be NDC people.
Okay.
Eastern region. The top
Eastern region, baby, Nititru and Afram Plains. Me paucho checking figures are last limited registration. Mutimi ye. Nemaye currently the mutimi aye. Mema me producer from back nwaje figures na my the analysis bi wa ha. All right, thank you.
Yo.
Make out a live studio. I say Ora Bernard Mona, former PNC national chairman. Mamen Komra. Ora Fred Ogbami, former director of communications, Ghana Gas. Then we have Listo and Anakusipoku, executive director GAG, will join us in the studio near Dim Komo. Bernard Akwaba.
Openi Majoso.
Boko dear.
Sisi a omo echichi ni pase omo ya Wagner forces ewo Ghana.
But is it not true?
Said they.
Me who said guys we share Wagner t-shirts.
So
and almost say omo launch Wagner group.
So
no, why should they launch Wagner group?
So Wagner group no omo ya terrorists.
Yes, of course.
Ewo Krumbai.
They are terrorist group.
We
are
Wagner.
How? Wagner.
They are a security company.
Doing what?
They are a security company.
Doing what?
They are a security company.
Security company will be close.
Me say they are a security company.
Hold on. Yalanchi security company will be close.
They are a security company. And yes, sir. Ewa Russia with rules to Russia. And omu etimi ako other countries as Wagner forces.
No, with what legitimacy?
Oh, Mame Nkasa.
Okay.
Yasuma.
No. Me, that group
Me say Yasuma.
It's a terrorist group for me.
Which terrorist group?
It's a terrorist group.
Almost your mobile then.
They say Ghana, apart from Ghana.
No. I'm saying that Omo Babe then.
Omo Babe then.
Omo launch a Wagner group. So to do what?
Ask them.
And so why are you arresting them because they have used the name Wagner?
Why are you launching Obi security company? No, Mona, this is very. I mean, it's so sad when I see people like you supporting this kind.
I'm not supporting.
I get sad.
I'm just.
Obi to Russia. So we're forming security company. Young fathers who are registered. Or may register or Ghana. There's some foolish boys beat baby.
That be.
Then they wake up say, yeah, Lanche Wagner. Yeah. Why should we allow this?
Omo Lanche Wagner to do what?
Go and ask them.
So you don't know what they are doing.
We don't even need to know. Why must you, Mona? See, I think Ghana. Ghana is a sovereign country.
Oh,
we don't entertain this.
I can imagine.
No, we don't entertain this.
I can imagine how we have bastardized our nation so much that
you are bastardizing Ghana. You are bastardizing Ghana.
Oh, I don't mind. We have bastardized our nation. Abedru say Obi sorry. Inti say sorry na me say we are forming Shegu Vera group. You come and arrest us.
What are they involved?
So that is the question.
Yet to Kroma, any as a data force. Yet to Kroma, any as a militant forces. Yet to Kroma, any as terrorist. Why should we encourage?
What baby out the terrorist
Wagner is a terrorist group, and I will say it any day, any time. Probably you don't know
that Wagner is terrorist.
It's a terrorist group.
That Wagner.
They don't have any business in Ghana. Wagner Group is a terrorist group. A security group in Russia has no business in Ghana.
I'm saying that Wagner.
Wagner idea. On watch it.
That be.
On baga.
Kelewele.
Hi.
Kelewele.
What are we doing to ourselves?
I'm saying that listen, Bobie, take your time and stop getting animated. Nipa young people say that they are Wagner Group. And yes, sir, they have not carried any weapon or Mikita flags. The flags have become a threat. And flags are now a sign of...
On our soil. We'll be create different flag on our soil.
Oh, okay.
Ghana nye Russia for you.
Dabi.
Ghana nye socialist for you.
Oh, any Osu Dankwa Circle, no? They are selling different flags there. Tell them to remove those flags. No, I'm just asking you. They are selling different flags at Dankwa Circle. Me who Azerbaijan for flag.
America.
Me who America flag.
Britain.
Me who Britain. Me who Denmark.
It who Wagner a country.
Me see. So they are selling many flags. So if flags are the problem,
no, Wagner a country.
If flags are a problem, then we should not entertain the sale of any flag.
Oh, Bernard, tell me which country that Wagner represents. Even their own Russia, they have issues with them.
My papa way kura akakakra na ma frɛ mami o
one more ton flags ewo Dankwa Circle no bia nu a militant or security flags.
Okay, nti ya sorry ochina na yesi ye form Fidel Castro group
to do what?
Fantastic. So it must be, what are we forming it for? What you say? TME, I don't want you to just get up and bastardize.
Maybe I will do it any day. Wagner Group is a terrorist group.
Omonya terrorists.
And we don't
you are behaving like a CIA sponsored agent.
Fine. So
because CIA agents
we don't need
they can sit down and profile somebody and criminalize you.
They have what they have been doing in our African continent countries here. Oh, go to other countries.
Like what? Like which other countries?
We won't sit here for anybody to come and destabilize the country.
No. Now I get you.
Wagner,
I say I get you.
You see?
I get you, Bobie. I get you because President Akufo-Addo ate me share Tony Blinken.
That is not.
No, listen to me.
That's not the issue.
But let me. Why? You don't want me to talk. You invited me here so that I will not talk.
Anyway.
President Akufo-Addo met Tony Blinken, the counterpart of Shelley Ayoko Botwe. Now, or catch there almost say Wagner forces Abba Burkina Faso. and that they are a threat to Ghana. And yes, sir. When you hear the name Wagner, and now Wagner, then you become intimidated. Why are you intimidated? Young group of people.
At least I'm a newsman, and I read news more than you read. Oh. I read news.
Oh, you think
Bernard,
so?
I read news.
You read news.
I
don't
news. Read. I read news. I'm a newsmaker, and I follow news. I know what Wagner is doing.
What are they doing?
That
Ibrahim Traoré.
My position is that
Ibrahim Traoré.
Messi.
Ibrahim Traoré.
He can keep the Wagner in Burkina. He can't teach us what
never
we should
asked
do.
you to do anything.
So anybody who will raise a flag of Ghana,
has anybody asked you to do anything?
Wagner flag.
Ibrahim Traoré is not like President Akufo-Addo to go and stand at the UN or to go and meet. To go and meet. I do care.
Okay.
I do care
but
because I share boundaries with them.
I will never support.
And I don't think that Wagner is a terrorist
group. Invade our country.
They are not invading. These are Ghanaians who chose that they want to form a group called Wagner. They didn't say that they are going to bring Wagner machinery to your country.
They have sponsors from outside.
Oh, really?
Go and read what they told the police.
Go
and read. Go and read it.
Who is their sponsor?
Minimum. Someone sponsors from Belgium. Do I know it?
Oh, so Wagner is from Belgium.
I don't. Belgium.
Adabi. Say, Wagner is a Russian.
I did not arrest them. I haven't interrogated them. I read what they told the police.
Bobie, I beg you, Toboase. When you were arrested from this studio, what did the police say you did? And so you believe in anything the police tell the society?
Me say, I have read about Wagner.
I'm saying that the police
from where they are coming from, they are a terrorist group.
Until that midnight that we all started trooping to the police station. Do you know the news that were out there?
Yes.
So the police profile you. The police profile you.
I don't need Ghana police to teach me what Wagner represents.
And no, so if you are telling me that I should go and read what they told the police.
They are a terrorist group.
You heard them speaking to the police, or the police came and told you? Wagner is not a terrorist group.
That is what you believe.
Wagner is not a terrorist group. It is a security agency in Russia.
Okay.
And they had misunderstanding with the Russian government.
Yo.
And we are told that their leader.
You are told by who?
Oh, by your news. Because me name say who are now who yet.
There you are.
The news say that he is
there.
Dead.
You are.
And yes, sir.
I believe Ghana is a sovereign country.
I do believe, and you know
nobody has the right to raise any flag on our land.
Oh no, then go and clear all the flags.
Okay.
No American flag is supposed to be here.
Yeah.
No British flag is supposed to be here. When we are able to clear those flags, then we can say. But the point I want to establish, which you are not permitting me to establish, is that you see the rate at which we have run down our economy. Said that common young people just going to do, we are from Wagner Group, has now become a source of tension. That is the point I want
Bernard,
to... I don't think...
Many know accord demonstrations. Ma follow accord demonstrations.
Ma follow.
The demonstrations are actually no. A young Ghana for na ye raise your voice.
And those people,
I don't need to go to Obi Krom Kofo Obi a security team flag. Ebe ready to chase me economy. I am raising my voice. I will not go.
Papa Bako now mochi or see he gave them the equipment if he knew that they were Wagner forces and they were destined in on rentimon or Togoli. Togoli. So, Bobie, what it means is that we are not doing so many things right as a nation. Why are we not doing so many things right? Bobie, ministers today are buying all state hotels. Unimsa.
Mm-hmm.
That is right for you?
I buy own hotels.
They are buying our state hotels. Go to La Palme Royal B hotel. It's on sale.
They are selling it.
Why? The minister is buying it. Mm-hmm. Go to Elmina Beach Resort. It's being sold. The people are not going. They are doing like what Buzia came to do. As soon as they get into office, they start selling state properties unto themselves. Run down the economy. So they are frightened by any lease organization. And I'm not frightened. I'm not frightened because, Bobie, you are not doing wrong. I'm not doing wrong. Those who are doing wrong are those who are terrified. Citizens want to go and do demonstration. You are terrified.
That one I'm against.
You don't want citizens to go and do demonstration. You are using the Ghana police to stop citizens. Hey, Bank of Ghana demonstration should have taken place on the 5th of September.
This one, I am with you on that page.
What do you say? If you want to use the security to frustrate people, Master, you will have a plethora of groups springing up. When there is bad governance, these are the products. These are the fruits.
As Ghanaians, dealing with
we are dealing with our issues, but these are the products of bad governance. Our ministers are stealing and snatching monies. We are selling everything about our state. How many times have we not sold anything? Bobie, in recent times, we sold Ghana Airways. The remaining of Ghana Airways is now a chop bar opposite Marina Mall. What did we gain? Yet, what have we gained from the sale of our Ghana Airways? Most sorry, there was managerial inefficiency. Managerial inefficiency is solved by selling of state assets. Ghana Airways is now a chop bar. And yes, sir. Yet, Ghana Telecom, Bobie, yet on 700 million. The company that came has made all its money. It wants to sell it. We are sitting here. Yet here, Yatong Ashanti Goldfields. We sit here, and today we are selling La Palm Royal Beach. And when young people are frustrated, anytime you sell, you would reduce the capacity of the country to employ people. If you are a proper security, you should be worried. And use this as a basis for which you can tell people that they should not go out to protest. We will protest.
That one.
So let no one. Do you recall the Trans-Togoland secessionist group? Do you recall? When it was getting to elections, anytime they see that they have messed the economy, they will go and introduce something. I will not be surprised, coming from where I sit, that these groups are actually orchestrated by the same system. So I have to throw dust in people like you, your eyes, to say that, oh, I'm Yankrophobia and I'm person more organizing Wagner forces. They are lying. They are lying. Who goes to launch a group like this? The Wagner security that is working, which country have you seen them that young people have gone to line up and say they are forming Wagner security? Let's not be childish. We are much awake that the security of today will go and cook their own thing, come and throw it out. Then you will take it. I trust that the security of Ghana cooked and machinated this group. Trust me. That this is what I believe, that the security of Ghana cooked and machinated this group to throw it as a basis for which citizens' rights will not be or will be denied.
Bernard, you are dealing with two issues here.
I am dealing with the pain, agony.
And let me tell you.
You tell me and I'm ready to listen.
When Arise Ghana decided to hit the town, if anybody in Arise Ghana suggests that Yankofa Biafra for flag,
you know I will resist it.
Let me finish. So
I will resist it.
Why will you resist it?
So I am telling you that this particular organization, it is an orchestration by the state.
Hold on. Now you are backtracking.
I've never backtracked.
So let me finish my point.
I'm telling you that. I'm telling you that you have allowed yourself to be cocooned. You have allowed yourself to be cocooned by a publication that I believe that has been cooked by the state.
Let me finish. Let me finish here. Let me finish here. If anybody in Arise Ghana decide say Yankofa a Wagner for flagger, I'm telling you, me Bobie Ansah, I will never follow Arise Ghana, and I'll make sure I will join Ghanaians to crash Arise Ghana.
But has anybody?
Let me finish.
That is your point, and I agree with you.
Let me finish. Let me finish. If we have a problem as a country, we are capable of dealing with our issues as a country. Now, we just woke up near Syncrophobia Akofa flag. Obia was said you see understanding the operations of the Wagner people. My understanding is different, your understanding is different. And a boy says so omo lanche Wagner ewo takrade. As to whether the national security or whether whoever and omo orchestrate ye no any issue. My issue is that ochina see a demonstration. Look, me person me who say ye Ghana flag ni ye Ghana for na kan asem. I don't want anybody to tell me say me nko kro bi so nko for bi flag and for me represent bi Ghana simply because me bu afu. Me point no. That's all. I don't have anything against them, but me point is
has the government of Ghana declared Wagner as a terrorist group?
Well, I don't know. But
that be OTME.
Yes.
Just take your time. I'm saying, has the governor of Ghana declared Wagner as a terrorist group? And now any other, like Blackwater, company that is Ghana that dresses like Americans, they are also a terrorist group. Bobie, let's not be cocooned. You don't know the operation of our security. You don't know what they are driving at. And yet Bank of Ghana protests na ye and the police extra or more applications at the court for an injunction. In that they said that there is threat of coup. Ghana Police Service stopped schools. And now people going on demonstration occasion coups. So these are the things. Are we not in this country? Bobie, tell me why you will believe this. And that is my shock. Tell me why you believe this. Were we not in this country when national security?
That is different issue.
No, I'm not raising. I'm trying to draw your attention. You are not getting me. When we were in this country, national security minister, national security minister, national security minister came and told us that among some suspicious people around the Nakpanduri range,
Our initial disagreement has nothing to do with.
If you don't make me finish,
no. But don't mention my name and attach it to what you are saying.
Let me.
Look, our initial disagreement has nothing to do with Omo ABTA. Omo ABTA, and I agree. But our initial disagreement was on the premises that boys we use Wagner flag, which make us a man.
And I'm telling you
disagree.
No, Bobie, we sat in this country. National Security Minister said that they have seen some suspicious characters running through the Nakpanduri range. And they came to announce to us, security people, that when we see such characters, we should do what? What is the purpose? If you have seen people, they are suspicious. As a security, you will not go and arrest them. You come and tell us. As if we don't think. Why are we doing this? That people who want to raise their budget and get money, they can simply go and mobilize people. Oh, we want security budget to be increased.
Fine. You see?
And then you come and sit here and believe in this.
No. You see?
Don't believe in these things.
No.
I am telling you that.
Don't go there. Don't go there.
No,
Bobie, don't go there.
Bobie,
you are confusing yourself. You don't understand what you are talking about.
I have never been confused. I am one of the most.
Today you are doing it to yourself. What are you doing?
What have I done?
Even the issues that started, you don't understand it.
Which one? That some people.
The issue.
The
disagreement. Hold on.
Young people are seen carrying flags. No, Monsieur Omar for me Wagner Group. Our security go and arrest them and come and tell us that they say they are receiving sponsorship from Belgium.
So
Wagner
is not in Belgium.
So hold on. Argument.
So from that basis, I would expect Bobie to understand that this is a concoction by the security as they have always done.
Hold on. You don't understand yourself.
Okay. Now I get it.
Hold on.
Okay, now.
Until was into he's shouting too much.
Also making a point. So
two issues.
Okay.
The first issue was that also Ghana police are catching Crophobia omo ekra a Wagner flag. Aden there so much woman. That is the premises.
Okay.
And I'm saying I disagree that no matter how you are angry as a Ghanaian, no matter how you are angry,
and you declare them terrorist group.
Me say Wagner group is a terrorist group. Menkasa boy is near terrorist. Okay. Listen to me.
And I say you declared Wagner
me
as
say
terrorist.
Wagner group is a terrorist group. But can anywhere because I have my points. Sabi a Russian or Mutino. And Russia no obi aka Russia asem. Enye di papa akufo ne kai Russia asem.
It's not necessarily a terrorist group, but
no, that is my view. That is my point.
I will
Now, based on that, I think say only that's an EBA new right. No matter how you are angry as a Ghanaian, we have a remit. Yeah, the bet say how you anger no. What limit ya kwakusi. Obiako raise a group B flag. I disagree that you raise any security company. Yes, a security company in Russia. Minim wena omobete branch. Ewa Ghana have register. Eya omobenya legitimacy to raise their flag on our land, your sovereign land, my mother's land. And the whole nana argument no.
Okay.
Then the argument moves to the level of whether somebody is concording. And what is there? Se Bernard Drew amenen by argument. Because
I heard part of it. I think I get it.
Yes, and what is there? Amenen by argument that the concording. It because you are sitting there for somebody to concord as if I don't know Ghana police who can concord stories. I know.
I think you're right.
You know.
But I think Bernard
You know that they can. You know.
So I disagree with you on one, and I agree with you.
Oh, you know that I always enjoy your disagreement. Are you not my brother?
I think I understand Bernard has a stronger point, and I'll tell you why. Where I think he has a stronger point. Because me tell you what I say. Obidi Wagner, your friend is saying flag or symbol be bar. Because of that, you begin to criticize the other group. You see, if you know the dynamics of demonstration, the dynamics of demonstration are many people come and join with different interests.
Okay.
And Obi Betimia at last minute, Eddie Wagner. Wagner is not a terrorist group, it's a mercenary group. And of course, any curtailment of our democracy.
Not at all.
Wagner, so far as a Yakako Ese or Muko Mambia, they are either invited or they
mercenaries
they are invited.
Cool, they are invited by Obia. A binder also invite you to help them provide security.
I know Obia themselves on anybody.
And or not from some people or so far that is a record they have.
Okay.
So they are mentioned raising some questions within our security. It's legitimate. But the point of disagreement is saying, say, because of Obi flag, because that one you create a problem for yourself. Because as you also have admitted, national security can always create these things.
I know.
But you have 5 years, 6 years, say, "Move for bag and from go muna and kazo
say, me near Bernard. Say we a concocted story, and I won't say anything.
Okay. So that then we don't have the point. We don't have the disagreement.
It is what now demonstration. Now obede Wagner flag abe frame. Now police are channel. Me, I won't go and defend such person.
Bobie, listen to me. Yeah,
but the demonstrators. Once the person is you would have to, and then the point of the matter is when they go,
let me give you this. No, let me give you this one. This small thing. We were playing football. Okay, John Princeton.
Yeah.
One of our games. Yeah. He took off his shirt. And what did you see?
Israeli Zion.
Israeli
Jewish.
What was it for? You know, it almost brought chaos.
I didn't think I did chaos ever.
Because why? He had a reason to celebrate his relationship with Israel. But if you come to the bigger picture, say Israel is a Zionist group terrorizing the Palestinian people, and UN resolutions and what have you, and people think that no, don't do it. Or not. So I am telling you that knowing our security, all these things are preempters. Do you understand? Start. Sesiano.
Bernard are raising very serious issues. So I know Bernard is in support of the Palestinians issue, which Mr. supported the Palestinian, issues against what Israel is doing. John Person man atare no so no. Adena ne good nanim no. And then the Palestinians nebufuye. And then a cause chaos.
It's the same flag.
Exactly. So me point in say.
I get your point.
Me a Ghana ni.
Yeah.
Say me bufu Akufo-Addo said the ya.
You have nobody.
Me want me Ghana way of expressing my anger.
And I'm saying that this is a concocted group. This is a well-organized group.
Fine. I don't have any problem.
No,
but
no,
the same way they will come and tell you that Wagner zeros.
I don't even think.
But
zeros.
Zeros.
I don't even think sincerely. This Wagner thing, it's just like the last election. Terrorist group in Volta. It's just a precursor. By 2024, you start hearing more about Wagner and threats and then security. Just like what the only difference I see, I can project happening.
Yeah.
And he said, coronavirus was used as a coronavirus and terrorism was combined.
Yeah.
In the Sebi, omu could di mwasem ewo Volta BA.
Yeah.
No multi machine gun nature. They were threatening people. They were all wearing masks.
Yeah.
Because it was in the midst of a coronavirus. Yeah. In there, they still wear the masks though. I don't know whether you realize that police for now to cover, and it's nothing. It's not for any BBI, just to cover their identity. Just to cover their identity until BBI. So sometimes when you hear some of these things, the temptation is to knowing our track record and the way manipulative way and national security as a structure over years or more play Ghanaians no.
Yeah.
Is to sit back and ask yourself, is there a legitimate scare out there?
Yeah. But you see, in so doing, the other citizens no national security BB. Obi sitting somewhere can take advantage.
Of course, it's always the case.
What I say. So we should also
be mindful.
Yes. Say Obi ajimiti national security. Na odi nkwasi asemo a. I won't me encourage say yes ade no. Na emre bia no ye national security na gina wonti esia Ghana for nim say enkrofo we na yes ade no. Because any day, any time,
they say they are.
They say Obi are threatening say. Say Oko police station crash say Obi so bekun a. You catch us say don't announce it plenty. Because Obi bet me take advantage. No about near the share. What you say? These are security tips that we all know. And the fact that me say Ghana national security has that tendency of creating
concording. That doesn't mean that if you just welcome any idiot who wants to.
Maybe foreign intervention in any form in my life. Whether America
at this point in time, nobody wants it.
Bobie, nobody wants it.
Yeah, that would be a Sunday
at
message.
At this point in time, I buy Nankasa Sebi. I can't.
Yeah, na my very passionate son. Me any intervention in me perceive a tuaba, a Akufo-Addo. Near line was
Akufo-Addo say he's not coming into the ballot again.
And America no.
All the wrong things Akufo-Addo has done, he will go down.
And America no. Ye line was treat mu. Na Ghana for teach woman lesson. Next time, whether NDC, whether CPP, whether PNC, the be lesson. So me anything
you
intervention.
Agree that we should line them up. Omo to talk state assets. No, we should align them up. That one I agree. Hey, Ogbami, you people were here. They say 1979. Now almost your bank account. The banks made available Obia Owosika Edru 50,000 cedis. Then you were invited. Say, Sika way I war bank account to me chire kwanya Onyaye. Went to me and the committee is not satisfied. The money was confiscated.
Mami ready a friend say a friend say a response to me. Or say, Bobie, please take it easy. Yes, Wagner is a terrorist group, but they have not entered your country. But your president has brought American Wagner who are going to drug and homosexualize your country to death.
They are here.
Now, hi to Accra Airport and Damango and Daboya and Mio and see. Okay, so he says I should go there. Go back Blackwater and see. Down with Warner and down with American military base. Let's not be biased or one-sided. Ghana a non-aligned sovereign country. But before you can win the argument, you have a huge task to declare public that all foreign military should leave Ghana. So this is my point. Until me making that declaration.
Oh, I agree with you, but you know that I am anti-foreign. Why am I opposed to the sale of state assets to even private sector?
So we are on the same level.
Why am I?
Any form of foreign intervention in Ghana.
Kwame Nkrumah stated it in clear language that we face neither east nor west. We face forward.
Fair.
So why would President Akufo-Addo go and bring United States forces to come and be at the airport? Do you know what they do there? Go to the Air Force base.
I think, sir, demonstration against them, I was part.
Go to the Air Force base.
I was part.
What Air Force base? You try and go there and go and see the kind of luxury these Americans are living. And within their area, no Ghanaian soldier can go there. The Ghanaian soldiers that are there are watchmen. They come here with their plane. Nobody is able to go and check what is in their plane. They are going back with their plane. Nobody is able to check.
Them
then you are talking about boys that are on the street and then are carrying flags. Then you say that it's a threat. The main threat is the American soldiers you are brought to be here. Okay. That is why the guy is telling you that go to Myong, go to Damango, and go and see what is happening there.
Okay. So Seydou Shaibu says, Bobie, the argument you should be doing is how did we get here? That will let some frustrated young guys to raise some strange flag. A hungry man is an angry man, but that strange flag. Say almost survive here. Me go to Niger, France. Edu amukro for call the omkoye. Na kwhwe sesia the Wagner group omko bo no the omoye. Now they are complaining say omu tu omo mineral resources force because Nkrofobia infiltrated the Wagner group in Niger, and now instead of Niger omo be face it atoto omo economy no. They are turning around to come and fight the Wagner people. So, let's move on. Anyway, Alfred, two issues. Minim se wahunu national security document from voter region. On the voter registration.
Yeah, man.
Bet me abo na ya de Cecilia da pa de na abono.
Dabi, untimi bono sa.
So, yenchim.
Dabi, say there are two documents.
Yes.
Baku Efi, Volta region.
Yeah.
And Ghana Police Service.
Okay.
Using Juliana Obeng to write a statement saying that they have gone to court.
Yes.
And people should disregard the Democracy Hub or more Ochina demonstration. No. How is that going to file an application?
Court does not stop.
Could they tell Electoral Commission
to
say?
Go and file an injunction
so
whose authority is Junior or being using?
So
yeah, and no bet me a kaboom. Then the other one will stand alone.
You've not served the person.
So which one should stand alone?
No, the CCL Dapa can stand alone, so that we can deal with these two security issues.
Okay, so let's go to Cecilia Dapa straight.
Cecilia Dapa is a media. Let me just let me do but
Bobie,
you see,
oh yeah, guy, oh,
a simple matter.
See how you for Bagana.
I'm saying, Abina Makwaima, this thing is. Anyway, at the price right, but I think say, since you say I idea, Mammy Pau Jones and Kofoko Nisika. Sika isu ayewie wankasa we nim esan se ene ye hu se sika no sabi etafio bebre ye di bi ahye rubber bag mu ye di bi ahye ntoma mu ye di bi asiesie ye di tese sika no edoso ama yetimi awia wo over 1.5 million US dollars. Be a tory be a Ghana for be ye nim sika. Ye feel say cedi no any dollar no ninya ye pe. It is never the case. Hwe obitimi obebetimi awo sikan ekun or $10 who America
easily.
In fact, quarter which is a quarter of $1 obebetimi ekun wo. Now the fact is that if you can obetumi hold $100,000 cash. Cash in America. Say ye. They are millionaires, they are billionaires in the same America. But if you can produce $100,000 cash, it means ye. Because by the economic system, no, you don't need that level of cash to be okay. Because our system, I can live on borrowing any name. So they are living well, but to be able to raise $100,000 cash in the US, you get very few people. Coming in the news, because he'll be able to pay his rent, live comfortably, but he may not be able to produce that cash. And you say, Mami, enyama $1.5 million nature. You are one feeling po. One bo just say I'm funny to Nick a cop Pia so say yes cano. And I move say, hey, yes, it can be brave, is that in Gofu mu, and ye can kind. Ye can carry you say scan of my fan and brew $1.5 million. Now, I said, I'll be found $1.5 million. And just see this $1 million. $1.5 million in America, you are a millionaire. You see, millionaire in America, and you Ghana million. In America, you are a valuable millionaire. If you can produce $1.5 million cash. Irrespective of the fact that there are billionaires and people who have millions in assets. But if you can produce $1.5 million cash in America, you are a millionaire. Some of the artists, flash hours now, or because I make meals. It's worth estimated to be worth about $2 million.
Indeed, Cecilia Beno.
That's the point I'm making. Sikano we are, and yes, Cecilia Beno. Cecilia, Sikano, my year, or we are head coin bear, or running Sikan now what? The West. Do you understand? About Ghana, or 2 years, send you more year near more ye. Sikaya, we are free, that the pet demon. That is the value of the musician were all at the time he came. So, Sikana Ekano, it's a lot of money. Yeah, we are Usiki. Nipensua, or we are at the time where minor. Only Nipena court. Mamija, oh, minja. And a baby I be doing. Of course, last time na OSP court akase ombo niema ne mano na sika ne mano nto odi mano no sanche no bio ana wa court, and this time the revelations are serious. Edi niema bebe kweba, because of one who say Sana Cecilia da pa yes friend Nana ya odi.
Oh.
Yes. Nana ya odi. Ana odi na mu friend Nana odi.
Odi.
Me who say o mami bi otu Ansah o
mami odi.
Sadin odi.
Odi.
Nana ya odi.
Odi.
Tu. Mami no me hu so tu mpo bi o mpo.
Aputo.
I've seen a video like that. Nidin Odenu.
Yeah.
The same Nana ya odi. Sana Cecilia da pa so din no. I say akwakọ say abana ka some double names. O kai Reverend Victor Kusi Boatin.
Asof Mambisa.
Na Kobre du
Boatin Jelfi.
Mama different, papa different. The baby I will no different. Birthday different. This was Ghana passport, not so diplomatic passport. Then you are different. Sana Nana ya odi. Osaya Cecilia dapa. Emra chese we a minister. We a MP. First we MP. Ansah na obetimi aye adwuma foforo no. Ese wo call parliament. Na parliament wo body. And this speak on ma okwan se ko ese adwuma no. Cecilia dapa anye. There's no proof she's done anything of that sort. Even as a minister, a former MP, nothing. It's no your business. Otuntom fie. Nana ya odi. Odi ni pani diano. Me to me property. No sign. Ma to me fie. Nana ya odi. Ma to me fie amao. A sign signature. Nana ya odi. Ya cho nana ya odi. Odi skari ko go account to moi. Na ko dani Cecilia adapa. That is what the OSP eka. Ni OSP emfa na drink ko hu ni say. Property na Cecilia adapa na ya odi ekotoye no. Botema yeso to botema. Of course say OSP ni hwehwe mu. Right now they don't need to prove all those things. They need to prove that the wealth is unexplained. Emramo mu kwan say who was sikabi going to public service. Na constitution who was sikabi na sebi sika ana wealth is beyond money. Nti mama fan is nya wo nya my money sika
say wealth no ye ahunyade
no na pesa mi bona mi kan nya mi o say nya ne baba mi kan ahunyade because it's more than sika who ahunyade na waketua ana ahunyade wontumi ntre fa akwa free ana ani wu aketua embobo hu a Emrani 10 to see when it comes to that law, you have to prove. When I say one say, me say, and I mean say, me say, me say, me and say professor can also.
Okay.
Me hwehwe mu chemu and okay on twin chemu. On twin chemu no so hwehwe mu no. Ne akopie ni. Anti court no confirm me. Sa ne mani ma. Na so far, no, because of that, because Botema properties, no one say affordable housing. Our President Kufuor shares here. Oh, spinning fana drink ko. Botema properties near affordable housing. Our President Kufuor shares here. Or move do baby no see sneaking go ye. In the street in go ye no na IOD. Since that time, no, she was an MP or a minister. Under President Kufuor,
she was both MP
and the minister. We have to even find out which ministry. Was it the same ministry that has supervisory role over Botema properties now? No never chair niente anana ya odi. At any properties no to estate.
I see.
Onya estate business yeah. But okotua Cecilia adapa.
Huh.
Yeah, never.
Hey, no, but Alfred, this is criminal.
That's what I'm saying. I know any time or chasso. Go on, yeah, it can bring too many unnecessary. Then that's what she's done to herself. Because look, at this point in time, the fact in say the law doesn't deal with truth.
Jesus Christ.
It deals with provable fact or evidence. And say you will be guilty naturally. For example, ukoku obi na yebeba ni yehu ni body yehu niema bi a chese wewu. It will be difficult to prove murder.
Yeah.
Though you would have seen the murder taking place. But if the body cannot be recovered and evidence such as it will be difficult to convict anybody for murder.
He was deputy minister for housing. Under Kufuor.
Oh, say you see me starting. Let me imagine say me but na hana nka me so few checks. What the family so I couldn't do it. But we have to check. What check him mommy? Afa na chese na ya odi. She had supervisory role over the Boteman properties what near call at the time.
Yeah, government properties.
President Kufuor affordable housing no musta here. I thought they be no more, you know, with the mass is on way. Cecilia Adapa at the point that as the deputy minister, I come more on Musha project no so.
Na ehona oton
And
na ya ode eton.
And na ya ode. Any properties be auto estate from the facts na ye hu no. Eton properties ni bi. A sign bi. Or the obi edi anu a was sign the contract na ya ode.
Na ya ode signature na S Cecilia Adapa signature.
Everything. It was only at the point of payment into the bank account at Prudential. And the agent that has been dealing between Cecilia Adapa, between Anaya Odi and Nipa no to fie no.
The client.
The client, no. Because Trieste can see, okay, me tia account ben na me di fashion Cecilia Adapa account mu. Ono no na Anaya Odi no.
Ayila.
That is what happened.
You
read it. What you say? It now has to now so uncle. No question what them project. I hope they will do a diligent work.
So
that is
all. For all you know, and you are not go.
That's say name enter me can say name be wo a. Who just soon tema. Yeah.
That what all.
It may be shameful, but because as I do okay. Oh, Cecilia Adapa. Oni nua kwaku nentwe na son nantwi okay oh anu na awunyade onyaye na odi ma ni maame na owuye omo maame nso ewu obabewu na odi ma Cecilia Adapa was first said by my friend Paul yekotia atani general nankasa Attorney General's office department then wrote it in their opinion to the police. So it wasn't Paul's creation anymore. The state had bought into that lie and given the police directives on that lie. But once the state had bought into that lie and given to amend and per that directive, the state was now giving legitimacy to see the claim, which was to test the waters and find an excuse for Cecilia Adapa. Fofu Antuanta. Kwaku nentwi eyesu ani ne mba
na ehi omuti.
O se ha, se de yakru e papa o ska se. Ya ka sa ko file letters of administration ache ni niema. Ye fan ka hu. Awo kan ya na si o da bi enyo no bi o. We dia na sisi enyo sa na Cecilia Adapa tre ana mutu free ho. Then they start shopping for other excuses. And the crown obisi oh how crazy. Anyway, enti o dwindwi wo sinseni near me akoso na. Hey, very interesting. Very interesting say. Obisa won say. How do you look? Irrespective of whatever happens. And I hope say OSP will do a diligent job. Because near 2 of last time, no, me, I support the office, but I've told more minimum I'm a little bit suspicious about work on me. I'm a bit skeptical. Because wait me am in comfort hope no I can say be my jai na court jai pardon na ka say court na here that game here body bia e bi na nka ag office here we ni so see police for hwe almost the police for no hu ba Cecilia Adapa kan first say ni nua kwaku nantwi na edi ma no police for so see wan ka sanje o see scanning nyina ya ni de ama Cecilia Adapa court. He was at the circuit court. She had gone to court, owned the money publicly, and even be advised. They had even investigated a crime once. That's that time the girl no D18, no D17. Nti we need to mukra baby a minor. Ma omo twa na D18 July ya no most cause charges no. And no dey assembly pay. To be frank with you, let me tell you something. Omo gas no call and na gas so fair lawyer so other side. That is what happened. The lawyers they reach out to, Now who sabi MPP mpanyinfoɔ enya asɛm sika asɛm no ɔmu didi wa na ɔkɔ frɛ MPP lawyer ɔmu ni no kɔ frɛ koko mu a
make other side
satema eti frɛ lawyers no ɔmu so kom na ɔmu sɛ asɛm apai. This is the kind of issue ɛwɔ o sincere ni ɛkɔ so ho a ɛyɛ sad spectacle. A sad spectacle because every process omu contest say entrono is anything happen to vindicate the media or the OSP. Who can say sikano na dosu
because me send na Cecilia da pair threaten Joy FM that Joy News and the figures be out or more retracted. And Joy News stood on their grounds that look, young Kobe be a hayani jina. Almost facing is an one or withdraw.
Because unim first breaking story, no, say laws to the lawyers, yes, mistake, you keep between their will. On the internet, because sometimes it's not about the end is not about truth, it's about proof. First breaking story, no, not you can say, you I think $48 million, and I think 50. I can check.
I think $5 million.
$5 million and then 48 million Ghana cedis, correct. Plus extra be 700,000 to the count about 50 million cedis and a $5 million. On account. Na account at Prudential Bank. And a SG. As you know, 700,000 investments be any account to find 50 million. Then, quickly, the lawyers, Samukuda to and something cool. I try to say, first, and something has been happening. That's why I'm a little bit skeptical. Sometimes I'm not skeptical, but I'm careful about the OSP office now. OSP office no. You've not released any for information confirming, say, Yakakun Bibisa. A media does its work. And then you come and deny the media's, deny it, not even denying the media's work. Was you? Can't be bisa. Obisu can say what can be bisa. Until baby you are no then.
Yeah.
But you see, that statement was issued that the OSP has not revealed any such information. Blah, 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 and then they fed on it to say the media was lying.
Somebody just sent me an information.
Okay.
Also, Bobie, do you know that the name Nanaya Ode happened to be the mother of Cecilia Dapa? And the woman is dead.
Oh, okay. And any brother know.
The husband was Nana S.K. Owusu, who was a chief. In fact, I lived right opposite their house in Bantama. Kwaku Nankwi is the brother.
You,
the former shoemaker.
And I'm the interesting.
In some unfortunate account.
So you see what is happening?
Whoa.
And to continue, no. OSP EA, then they felt, hey, I'm starting there. Then they issued a threat, said Joy should withdraw and apologize. Forgetting, say, Joy FM in subsequent reports. Breaking news there, look, everywhere in the world, the breaking news, you get about 70% sometimes inaccurate. Yeah. Because a break at the assembly. So, but in the subsequent report, they made it clear, say, the transactional value in the accounts and I have $5 million and a 50 million Ghana cedi. Transactional value and it's sika afem sika afem account num
$5
million as a public servant. Cecilia Dapa is one of the longest serving public servants, MP.
Yes.
Who's sincere?
First as President Kufuor's aide, and then became the
MP
cocoa processing, Ghana cocoa processing board chair. Then became deputy minister for water resources, housing, and became the substantive minister till President Kufuor's term ended. and then became the aviation minister, sanitation, and went to Adwa Safo's ministry.
So,
and as MP for 2 terms.
So, you're funny say, she's been in the public service almost from President Kufuor's period.
About
so
18 years.
Virtually, you've lived all your life in public service. Under law, you are barred from doing any other work, the positions you occupy, unless granted permission. So your sources of wealth no must match. Into some we were men call certain offices. Yes, that is why you want to make your money, have your fund. You can choose to stay outside public office, but once you go into public office, there are rules of engagement.
Yeah.
There are rules of engagement.
I'm just shocked.
And you ought to know. And those rules of engagement are based on our history. And for years, too many things of those things have happened.
So a lecturer friend at Legon just sent in a message. Bobie, do you remember Sam George accused the real estate business in Ghana as involved in corruption and money laundering, and they came attacking him with lawsuits? Sam George challenged them, and they kept quiet.
Yes, they couldn't.
Minia, the worst aspect now. Nana yo ya o de no say yo ni mami nsua. Because the thing is Cecilia da pa did not say ni mami o. She the evidence suggests that she was misrepresented to the buyer.
Yeah, sir. What this guy is trying to tell me.
Show you where the name comes from.
Exactly.
Oh, I mean him.
Exactly.
But it also makes it even worse. Let's try say, Mami na wa wuni di to say the brother. Na we 2002 January. As of 2023 May, sika funny brother na account mu.
How?
Sika funny brother account mu. Obisi o, ebi anani brother I set it up standing orders. Okay. Standing orders, ni brother ni wu yen. Just only brother ni on the what me be wu kra me wu a de me say yen we scanning ba mo fancy aminia. O say so the excuses out here. Say so be see go born in Sawa. Yes, $2 million, $1.5 million, $2 million for a year.
We can see that as oh, we can see.
O see go born in Sawa. It I said, oh, maybe a standing orders. Now, Sabi, they forgotten that the OSP said the investigation showed no letters of administration, nothing. I chair Bibisa. So, she would have to go and explain. What's in senior man a paper no one? It's mind-boggling. And it's mind-boggling because you see, yetiti niema sika sabi bimu die ko siesia ebia yira. I just said there's a lot of money in the system. So then you ask yourself, where from all this poverty?
I'll come back to you. But I mean, I Asen North. All right, so Asen North, Endra, enipa na about dump him. Ewo Asen North EC office, and you may information yen say eniema ekoso krom no enkwala no ye agitated kakra ebufuo ya ba emaburu numu ewo eye
Oh, será kwa yepa.
nkwana egu office o enum nyina ntimi antro omudin ebi na egu akire no omo nyina ntimi antro omudin when wow nkwana egu office okay so but interestingly omo ka say omo nsai mrane why omo nsai mrane me no ka say enumre sesie yi a me ne wo guso ka say edom same crowd on the sugu a omontimi antro. So let me go and show you enumre where ya enra dia ya bebo no ekire no eye enumre ye enumre ye omontimi an register omo aka 2 minutes na about 5 and 5 p.m. they are done. Obia Ekofie. So let me go and show you. List to Ababa Bekayensa. I was studio. I say list to say one who a voter regime national security.
Yeah, I think say, unfortunately, Vanessa, you're starting your salary with unity, and that I'm 184. I do a deal with you, no, a coyipa. You can away the numbers in a question. But if you didn't with you, if you didn't want 7 yet, and then you shall with us by 4:30, mark. Beyond numbers. No, China. Oh, bad, and more. Yeah, I think say,
metwa enkomodie no.
Okay.
Menua ogbami twas kan.
All right.
Kwabena de di kan. Antisisi eye obi a metimi aka so emeso a nti mpempi no eya na asem ba na mera ho pa except say emse unim se ne metie se mesi kwaku wo kra no se oye bone a meka na na fodwo no mu nyina sa na omtete yen in fact me na na tete me ne me papa nyina bom enti no ya be to say oba ejani oba nso ye ma we na na ase what you say so that's how I think say was any pen nyina yetena abe boa ma obi ye bone kura na ohunu say no ahwa e be rebuke me to a pointer and Mguasia no be west. I hear many Beguasia, my bedroom baby, no equip bedroom crana, me ferry. Ama wahunim a cough ma unipesuno. I feel Nama ase wo yari. Oh, sometimes your confidence na nanka kane o what say the be no matter what you are, no matter how stoic you are, you still sometimes won't feel comfortable going out in public. Oh, na mena na otatu nyumbi ya de pam ye modin na menim me nen said anya de I say ya de pam ye modin ya de pam ye modin ya dio ya de pam ye modin wo ye boni a ye beka wo ye papa ye beka ya dio ya de pam ye modin adie bia wo be ye wo wiase bia dipa beka ho asem enti why choose the wrong and not the right ekwa nyina tini oni pani so na so bible say awie ye no ye owuo ekwa bia tini otuma say now me na sometimes or very profane but he does that to get you to understand what he means otumi busa say adena aponche kofa ne maame ana se bia aponche kofa aponche be me kofa aponche ba na wahu se adeɛ yɛ mienu so ɔse ɛhɔ no ɛna mepɛ ɔka ne saa na wote hɔ a wotumi hu sɛ no ɛkwan no yɛ mienu adeɛ no nso abai etimi kwa ha ɔse daabi aha na mepɛ apɔnkye a wɔyɛ aboa sɛbi yɛadwene ne sɛ onim nyansa te sɛ nipa ɔman Ghana hwɛ ohia man paa ɔman a yɛ mmɔbɔ paa o yɛ mmɔbɔ paa kyɛ sɛ ɛnɛ paa sɛ yɛsɛ yɛmbusa sɛ Ghana ni paa wo ne hwan a wo ni saa ohiani wa mmɔborɔni na wo nti ɛnɛ Akufo-Addo yɛ ɔno sɛbi ne ɔsrɛ na wadi o obi a ne papa bɔ bra watɔ bra ne nyinaa te sɛ kokaini watɔ ne papa bra bɔ na japade ɔde agya ne nyinaa tɔn ne nyinaa di te sɛ kokaini bra bɔ pɛpɛpɛpɛpɛ no difference opa fi awiase sika nyinaa ma kokaini addict obedi ne nyinaa hye no asa abegyina kwan ho de hama bɔ trim agye wo kakra wa wo di kodidi o and such a person no and me no ka say he is the reason why Ghana we have become the poorest of the poorest, even when we have everything on the kind, but because of Nisubain, internet, not to tell my pansama masisi. No cra making quadra or mobile bem say Cecilia, no 20,000 than account to more. Then let's always papa 20,000 Ghana cedis. And yet it is 200 million. Yeah. Sometimes we person make 2,000, but I'm just being charitable. Only cap pre. Wow. She had nothing.
I knew she used to live in President Kufuor's house, but
yeah, she was President Kufuor's aide.
Oh, okay.
And as an aide, wouldn't say there. And she was a very, very dutiful aide. Dutiful, serviceable, dutiful, serviceable. Then I say me have into another moral question. Oh, and the but she was a very dutiful or pejuma or pebre, and so you can see how President Kufuor Emma Neso free aid. Then they call cocoa processing company as a board chair. Emma Nibeye deputy minister for housing. Esabeye and the substantive minister. That time ana akronfo dun so kona Hackman free hono. Then I was say a man is substantive minister. Kwabena. Sometimes people try to, make the office of the special prosecutor look tainted. And I think as Ghanaians, let's be very fair to ourselves. Because omajuma na omoye no me emi.
Yeah, it's a hard one.
Because where? Kwabena, sir, Office of the Special Prosecutor Act, Act 959, Kwabena, it's a very dangerous law to the criminal. And if you want to be very, very meticulous with the law and use the law, Kwabena, one special prosecutor no cry, you end up arresting yourself. And so sometimes I think, say, nipa. There will be some human faces here and there, but I think their mandate, they have never forgotten it. Yes, Martin, Emma, yenya understanding be say, Emrano, acquire to say, Yadimrana Masa Fire Juma, na ya so pechi. And he did that with my petition to him while he was in Ouagadougou. Okay, hotel number Adriano D in the previous day. Bibia Ochon room and what he's about to eat. Ocho Sakrate Yabreme. And he said it explicitly because at that time we were just worried, say, Martin, is it the case that you are only there to hound the previous administration, officers and Martin Charles said there be. Emrano, yes, obetimi aye some corruption and corruption related offenses, but not all. And oti abayne too. But that notwithstanding, Section 32 of Emrano, the Special Prosecutor Act, it discusses something very interesting. Or say seizure and tainted property. This is where I think say we a politician dream hu mienu na ya depa ma yenye den ye modin. Or say an authorized officer may, and that's where the officer has a discretionary powers, may seize property if that authorized officer has reasonable grounds to suspect that the property is tainted and A, it is necessary to exercise the power of seizure to prevent the concealment, loss, or destruction of the property, or the circumstances are so urgent that immediate exercise of the power without the authority of a warrant or the order of a court be required. So this is where special prosecutor ejinaswa or the court. Kwabena, special prosecutor the assembly court for the first time, no. In fact, Emra edi onwa because while our investigation na onya uncover enyoma bebra na onim se obetimi uncover no. Na emra su tia no se obekọ court. Na we seize na why further investigation. Enunti sabre no. And so they have about 14 days.
7 days too.
Was it 14 or 7?
I
think 7 after 7, so 14.
Days or so, yeah.
7 after 7. Oh. I think that is so. 14 days.
I think it's 7 days.
Okay.
But 18 days after.
And now, Oko filing case, you know, some days after the elapse of that number of days, obey to media court, you know, and Oko court. And now, on technical grounds, your man a knockout. And I was okay. Well, yeah, law-abiding institution, you know, the Wajem Rana to say, Judge Ebuetiano. And he said, obey order, and no chocrata say, well, obey order, nti, sisi, since our new man in a Safako. It was a son in your man in our corner, get none of them a new arrest. Kwabena saying, come per se, Cecilia da Parqua, and Komuja the Manekoi. And so I think that we should support. May I first to have criticized that officer. After a while, I may get it to ensure na me say or koto timi bo one. Na me who say no, let's leave them. They have some constraints.
A lot.
Constraints, you know. And man intimi nya na adwuma, a special prosecutor no office no enya adwuma. Kwabena, could you believe say as we speak? We are understaffed.
Yeah. Say Matiamidu, one of the issues.
Akufo-Addo, he just does that in public. And he wouldn't allow for himself to be entrapped. And until then, be a special prosecutor office. He does lip servicing. And you know, so we read the Ekosona, media Kwabena on Cecilia Dapa. I'm saying, Minuya Atumunchinepa. I would want to end it here. Say, yes, special prosecutor no the office no. At some point, near feel say a Jumano own to me yet. Maybe one of the people are you criticize the office nepa. But after a new more yeno on Sicino. Me who says enka omo mpese because court nema ruling in Ghana for your perception and say court ama ruling the assembly jamanenka meboa. Na wetimi asa akwotche no asa seize enwema na ani sika ne nyina de wo bank ne bibia say o de tabuna to so a sisi kura say o peskedia just o kwa Akufo-Addo ho kwaram se na no kura se na ne mo asa na o pe bia ya anwamo na just o just o konadbu anwamo ema abu Ramadan nom ema ne mo na o de e friend say oil ka ho na otimi koya anwamo ema Paul so nya bidie. Enti mesre if we na ekro no mo support special prosecutor no. Sometimes institutions need be wa. For example, the main reason why people didn't like to support that institution, you know, I'm sure was because they said say Kisia Jaben one Gabi friends.
Yeah.
But I mean,
that was their business. But
I mean,
he can do his work.
Friendship does not.
Yes,
I just say you can't.
Gabi is a friend,
BB with pleasure. And obviously you don't add friendship with pleasure, and pleasure with friendship, and that
you don't mix it sometimes.
You don't mix it. So, may encourage you say let's all
support. All right, thank you. Listen, live on Accra 100.5.
Come on, me the park Kwabena second topic.
But what I can see the crowd here, who here? Voter. No, now Bernard say empire and tie. That's the demonstration and voter region national security for statement from voter region and tie and tie too, no, which I don't know. Chairman obakwo sisi anase obe marry too, no, na why you want juma.
Oh, mention this, I can praise the special prosecutor.
Okay.
The way Minuya Ukunkom. Dabi Ose, we should support him.
Because you think they are doing a good job.
Yes, you think we should support him. I don't think. I don't think.
But what are the one passing under the bridge? Don't go.
Commander Kwawe, we're done the technical director in the studio.
Yeah. Because I want you to make me a chief in Sankana.
No problem at all. No problem at all. It depends on the title I'll give you. It depends on the title I'll give you. Met me my title be our own pet.
You're from Bagana. Bagaula.
Anyway. Bobie, on Cecilia Dapa and a special prosecutor. I'm enjoying the charade. Utie sikano initially mokai mona mokai charade. Enyemo and a more reporter said the special prosecutor counted money for 4 to 5 hours with a counting machine.
TV3, yes.
Yes, I'm talking about journalists.
Yeah.
Mona Mokai said they counted money with a counting machine. And to say, even your hand, 2 million, they'll bet me a kindness this year. Look at the figures that the special prosecutor is mentioning. How could that be? Sika or Mokai year between 4 to 5 hours. Because Sika no Modiko 2 you know. It was not 5 cedis, so it couldn't have been 10 cedis.
It would have been 100 or 200.
It couldn't have been 50 cedis. The minimum could be 100 cedis. And what are you talking to us about?
Redenomination currencies.
No, what are you talking about? These figures they are bringing out, and they are going to court and saying, look, from
is Ben trying to mean that the special prosecutor is also concealing?
No, because from the one now Okoji Sikano, if you wanted to be opened, you should have told the whole nation. Say Sika say na Okofa, say na Okofa.
It would have ended these.
You understand? Because we needed to know. Because if you wanted the public, the special prosecutor doesn't waste time in writing and telling people near wire. How come that after Sikano Amokofa, they could not tell us the quantity? In fact, he came to deny the media reports. How do I support such a thing and you are telling me I should support the special prosecutor? I don't.
Them with your argument.
No, I cannot support them.
With your
argument. Bobie, say I can't support. Because
I agree with your point.
Yeah. Where I sit, special prosecutor Bibia or Yebiano, he issues a statement. Anameba.
Yes.
Bibia. But he never issued a statement. In fact, when the media started telling that they are inside information, he came and rather debunked the media story without telling us what he collected. Do you understand? Without telling us how much was involved. Semekase Sharida. I am actually.
In all fairness, you see, it was a clever thing they did. They did not deny the story directly. They only claimed that they as an office
they have not given out
said anything.
Yes. Why have you not said anything?
You see, media now report to. Oh, I can say Niomu Kano and then the but see, yeah, office. No,
it is about 2 million, 3 million. No,
they could also have
it is far. Look, far below what TV3 told us. What is happening? What is happening here?
Well, but TV3 also didn't give you a figure.
No, they did.
No. They said it took hours. Joy FM that gave the figure. That was later. Okay. And that figure has been proven right. That is the $5 million
in the bank
$48 million transactional value of
those near called bank account. The account or more kind of no.
That one TV3 didn't give a value.
Do you understand?
So but they are better departure and say
hours. If it did 2 hours to counter, will it be 2.7 million?
Exactly.
And then 590,000 US dollars.
So better believe somebody somewhere is trying to hide something.
Something, yes. Yeah. He thinks that the money that was found was more than the 590,000.
I am not thinking. I'm saying it. Why you people say I'm saying it? This is what it is.
No, I get
precision. I get no. This is what I'm saying. I'm not thinking at all. I've already thought about it. I'm telling you.
Yeah. He has a point.
I like your
no, straight to the point.
Straight to the point. That's what I'm saying.
So, Lister, you see why I cannot support, because I feel that something is. Look, they are trying to share. At the end,
what you are doing is a support.
What is coming out is rather, in my opinion, undermining the efficacy and trust in the institution. Menu eti hai $500 and something thousand.
90.
You have a kindness here.
Yeah.
With our hand.
Andrew
30 minutes.
Yeah, you can easily count.
And yes, sir.
Because it's in bundles.
2.7 million Ghana cedis. Andrew baby, less than one. In fact, 45 minutes here.
With counting machine there, you don't even need. Yes, with counting machine, you can easily.
Do you understand?
Okay, gentlemen, just 1 minute. If we can actually, yeah, discussion here. You know, gentlemen, be afraid. Eric Nyako, he's also an engineer. Mabote man, a project, you know. So he was following our and oppressor or RDB okay. So just a minute.
Any information is welcome.
Yeah. Eric Akwaba.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, so time ben na we engineering work or bote man and project, you know.
At a most time, you know, after I think 2010 Hoba.
Okay.
Some of them handy over at the new administration. And I'm share new mom let down who are you year opinion started. The structure no or the book crying structure. But the structure no near the meaning not or more tom amancofo. Ah, ye, but no more records of it. So checking records now. A blue ha a nipa bako or a G-Bear 10, one address any usual. Meaning I call the same person. If the government who said no, the course we need no, and yet previous administration, you know, the senior correct me. You decided to say, yes,
Ora Nyako, Pacho, why you know, I'm the movie Kakrenti, a Munya cra.
Okay. Make free a hawker. Okay, it's my fair to almost a dana year. If you are documents,
no, me Pacho, who moving tears and from Yente Casana can be.
Okay. Hello.
Okay, it's better.
If you almost check your records now, a dana year near some time and Cofo, to be checking one address, near down there 8, for the same address by different names. The government will say, yeah, calling no more hand him out, said your mobile hand, snake on the hand, the non Biama okay. You could this snake for him. Every month, Diano, Now you share it for no contractors. You know one farmer one particular contractor. Net for take you over. And this is for handyman net for the contractors made off different places. And on we and now 2 companies are the Bobie and I mean had 2 companies are made now. And you don't wear and some of them are working. But then mission from what you can do they are not soldier for gratitude and only be a man, but I don't know. And I need to land made the hope and on Pessia. The initial community decided says simple deciding convey overhead from Abato Junction home after motorway because I ain't for a car near Cocadis for 10 or 10. And I see you and the bridge do as I know in fee. If I would tell you said the other court Sakumono Kwana, what's that 10 right? You said, quantity the honey, the Kura. The discussion in any day, the started into the Ama and this for suspending Capriano because of a dying year at home. I move the CVA, I'm going to pay Scadia, the Shima, the CA, political parties, or more, yes, at home, the workers, the Toma politicians, this year, policy, anytime more stop with.
Okay, so Moya and Mo findings ni bi chere say President Kufuor ministers ni bi etutobi.
Yes, let me one typical example. As I'm working, address I know the woman. Maybe 8 different names but the same address.
Okay, so Asamwabwate Asabi na nidin bear one address.
Nidin back so one ho but address be 8 the same address na Asamwabwate.
Oh, okay. So we have to say 8. Yeah, 8 different units. Yeah, bear the names of different people.
Different people.
Yeah, Asamwabwate ndi name no one address.
One address. Yeah.
I see.
And I'm not saying it be 2 bedrooms. Like if you also it be a double apartment on a single. Double no 4 left and right you could take 2 bedrooms too. Now right I could take 2 bedrooms too. Now the sample mono so the 1 step never go. Right 2 bedrooms too or not left 2 bedrooms too. And if you a single and the room left and right you know a single 2 bedroom or 2 bedroom or and the whole be breeze and the bones one and started cry. And you must check my contract on be groups ni ade on be groups
I see.
Workers and I mean we are Jumaka Smith for MIA Union Course Smith College Center and I might be registered Smith.
All right. Okay, so Mr. Nyako, after this show I'll get in touch. Yeah, we have it. I'll get in touch with you now. Yeah, Dinko be off here, right?
All right.
Okay, thank you. Alfred, it seems said you kind of and some more.
Busy a cockroach semaba.
8 different names using same one address.
And you know why I believe what he's saying? The narrative in the OSP's presentation in court goes along a similar line. Says Cecilia Dapa, like real estate business, and those are the property through that.
And as I'm watching, he got that Baba.
So on Cecilia Dapa, I think that there is a heavy charade. I have no doubt that huge cover-ups are taking place. After all, President Akufo-Addo appointed Cecilia Dapa and appointed Kisi Ajabi. Now, President's authority brought both of them into office. Now, after they concocted resignation, was a Nyama signature, so it was concocted. Forced resignation now, Mochroye, Eka se Mame now resigning. The president, in accepting the resignation, Eka say she will be vindicated. How is she going to be vindicated? And yes, sir. How is she going to be vindicated if it is not true what we are seeing being done by the special?
Baba, Emmanuel was sending me information just to buttress your point. Yeah. Someone can tell us to us that the OSP office is not understaffed because I send me a link. I don't online. Just last year, I recruited 249 permanent staff.
Beautiful.
Yes.
200, yeah,
200 and something stars.
Oh, then it means it's recent. Before then, yes.
That be which one is very recent?
September. We are in September.
Yeah,
so this is very recent.
Obviously, once dear Cecilia came from the president, I have no doubt. Say in same way. Yep, omodi ye chaskele. Mo baba na akoto ha say. And at least will ni aje. Say o ma me no omo ka say court na aja no special prosecutor AG to mu omo pia na he rearrested is not true. Massa is the charade. This is the understatement of the value of resources gathered in Cecilia Dapa's house. Why? And yet a few days ena nikuno ekasai. Why do you think that the husband for the first time is talking? So if you put A, B, and C together, you arrive at D. So I think that there's nothing much to do. Bobie, you are surprised about Nyomoka Ewobote Mano. Have you forgotten, say, President Akufo-Addo? Say, Omuka Kotong Sagleme housing unit that are 95% complete. Omo Tong no now more than a China village. And yes, sir.
Foreign invasion.
Yes, Omo Tong no not more than in the China village because they cannot get money to go and complete it.
No, but what is the meaning of China village?
Omo Tong my Chinese for. So the Chinese people will go and stay there. Then our minister for your friend saying works and housing. Asenso gets up and go and take a Greek land. That is where we have the Crop Research Institute. That we have the Soil Research Institute. We have the Animal Research. The agric offices. Those places were dedicated at the Emma for agric development back Kwame Nkrumah. Akufo-Addo goes, you don't have land anywhere to put these institutions. Now, you are going to do affordable houses. Now, affordable houses, no more catch and say no one person will go and buy more than one. As if we don't know. Accra House of Folk. How many shares were you selling to an individual? Private company. Accra House of Folk. How many shares were you selling to an individual? By the time you finish selling the shares, then individuals went and bought the shares. One person had more than 70% of the shares. Because, little well, so I give you Monkoto in Mudi. That be Mukoto Amoji document no by Namabet in my office.
You just assign.
Then you just sign that
title to him.
You have sold the thing back to me.
Assign title.
So meaning Papa be a crew and the company is here.
What is this?
77. What do you mean? If you have a cow, I
understand. So what are we talking about here? You see, when Kisewo Maimu and then we allow public officials to steal and to abuse us, and people are worried about what?
Wagner.
People are. In same year, I wouldn't talk about it at the beginning. You know, but you can just imagine. It is these things.
The reason why I restrained myself on that subject was because of the banter between one and you know. There'll be a voter. You know, and voter.
No,
the Wagner. Because I was going to go there, and I restrained myself because Kwabena.
Oh, that be at the end of the day, we all agreed.
Yes.
On the point, because
that's the
but
I don't see what Takra and so don't mix it with the voter.
I understand the point. At the end, we all agreed that we cannot allow some group of people. When you come and tell me that you are a security man, then you come and tell me a non-security person. Say, our surveillance showed that there is some Nipabi or Nakpanduri range. You are a correct security man. When we catch you on the street, we should give you a slap in your face, because you are in fact you are heightening tension in society without doing your job. But of course, Omoka Asano, they can use that to go and raise budget. Say we need to tighten security. Which security are they tightening? These thieves, these actions are thievery, eating deep into our coffers and deny our young people the chance to grow. You go and take our lands that we are using for agric development. Agric, baby, you are going to take that lands and go and say that you are going to do what? affordable housing. You know, one person can buy more than one house. As if we are not in this country and we are seeing the thievery that is going on. Yet, hey, look, it pains me. Anytime I'm passing through the Marina Mall and I turn to the right, then I see that Ghana Airways plane back. I done a chop bar. We sold our Ghana Airways and converted it to a chop bar, saying we are bringing Ghana International Airline.
Now, Bernard, wouldn't sa pokuya said, wouldn't be me yawum apart from the already. Almost for 5 companies. 5 companies, no 2 indigenous real estate companies, 3 foreign. Sa 5 no kabomu omuno ba be invest 40%. Abai no more masase, abai ne be drainage, abai ne be water, be provide water, light
or service plus.
Bibia.
We are na mo asan aji properties no akase matter.
Abai ne dey 40%, since omo 60% ko omo, and these 5 companies they invested just $5 million.
You know, this is when you are not paid by these things as a young man. When you are not paid and these things are happening and you are sitting there and thinking that somebody carrying a flag is coming to do coup.
Sad.
Bobie. Oh, National Security for in the Volta region, Oma issue statement. Oma say, Vice President Baumia, there is an important assignment that Ekosu Omaimu. A limited registration. I say everybody from the presidency, and I have not heard President Akufo-Addo issue a statement encouraging young people to go and register.
He has not done that. It's not in his.
I have not seen the vice president.
He's not in.
Issued a statement
right.
encouraging the young people that despite the frustrations and impediment the Electoral Commission has put in place, vote is a duty. But the vice president is going round soliciting for votes to become flag bearer of the new patriotic party. And because of that, MPP Fuanka ASA Omuni and that registration exercise in the Volta region. Omuni na the vice president yo. So they are not putting an eye on the registration. And as typical of them, I must say within the border towns, there is mass numbers. And now, these people are suspected to be foreigners.
It's sad, eh? It's sad.
You see, a Jimmy Asem.
Yeah.
Jimmy. You don't. What interest will a Togolese have in wanting to come to Ghana to come and vote or register? What interest? When they themselves are struggling to change their own phone, they are not able to do that. Then they will leave their struggle and come and be interested in Ghana. Aye!
You're not friend say
Jimmy. And this person that has written this report and says it's confidential, he is supposed to be an intelligent person.
Don't you know what Larinum office.
You know, I don't understand this. Into all you say, nature say they want more logistical support. Yes. Do you understand? More logistical support to do what? No Munchendi.
I can't remember one Dankwabi. Now, President Mills time no one national security. Now on this phone and last minute was switching, and I don't know if it's that Dankwa. I will track him.
So when you have,
I'll track him.
Minister for National Security, now one of your regional coordinators writes such a thing, and the person is still at post. You understand? Then the person is still at post. You, the national security coordinator. Honestly, if they sell common sense in the market, you better be a bro.
My uncle. So In my uncle.
Me say if we sell common sense in the market, you better be a man. Because sometimes you don't know how to talk about it. Okay, I am a Ghanaian, and every day I say this. Meti Aplau. I'm looking for a busy commercial place to do business. I should come to Accra and do the business, or I should move to Lomé. So I will establish my business in Lomé. So I will be in Lomé Monday to Saturday. Na my bagana abada. Until when it is time for me to Medino, I cannot cross the border and come and write my name.
Yeah, men question. Oko, I got him.
Yeah.
I got him.
Yes.
Me manantinant wo eda, so I know. Unim so obi bie ne mpoma. Ehwe say ya o Togo. Otumwa. Udia very good. Ukoti.
Yeah.
So you use road na I mail say no. Wonam ho na you use sa road no.
Yeah. Do the other side.
Do the pepper so what?
Da benye do the pepper e kofa peki so kwan no. Yeah.
What yes mu ko say there is a just money ya Togo.
Yeah.
Ube do not to do na barrier. Money ya no your immediate no and just imagine Ghana ni wafuo e wo ho. Na Ghana ni ye register e wo bia a town e wo nanim. And buem for nyina they have those issues.
That you.
Na say nipa no wakwa afuom no aba. Na so akwa register. No actual report say who say Togo ni every wura no.
My member this one I see.
How?
There's a community after Namvili Yefre or Zupri. Zupri. Just note it. Zupri for no, the Ghana government has not provided school for them. Inti omoma eco school ewo Burkina Faso.
Can you
walk
imagine?
into Burkina Faso to attend school?
Yeah.
They are Ghanaians, so
yes.
They cross. And when it's raining like this and so aba kwano anyhono, they stay in Burkina until when the rains are over they come back.
Who share us in Burkina?
Na nipa no ba betroni di. Then you have an uninformed person to say that he's a security coordinator. Now a cultural report yi. Tan Jimmy Asem. No the aba. Then Unia to
just for some few minutes become what it's so sad anyway.
Me whole report, you know, I guess me who say it's just a routine ADB or be cried there no who no try. Because look, apart from the presentation of the vice president's presence, which I presume will be the case, because and when say wherever a vice president goes, no, it's likely party activist bedding nature. No. So you can even sit in the office and project some of those things. Me wonder I say, why would anybody realize that they are foreigners being made to register? You are a security officer. You've not drawn the attention of the police. The answer is you're a national security officer, and therefore you are picking intelligence. The least you could do is to inform the police and say that I've informed the police commander. This is what is done. Now I report. And I don't take some of those things serious. But I always say, as a people, we politicize too many things. Our nationality. Look, there are places Okwa. Obi will be so kasabi known to me, like Obi to me Kafantia or Tria, then you are not a Ghanaian. Meanwhile, let him see a Chinese man mentioning the same Obejine Edi. So me, I didn't take that part. I didn't take it serious. I just thought somebody who just wanted to. So him say or trust the bosses who realize that he is speaking intelligence and but the basic thing you do, because it's also possible such a thing can happen. Foreigners, look, even in Accra, there are people here who have lived in Accra. They may not be nationals. Maybe what's now no, of also ye Ghana ni Korisa or Korisa bi. So it can happen. But then the basic thing you do, you said there are many movements. Not just say coordinated and significant. At that point in time, the basic thing you do as a national security officer is to draw the immediate security that has effect and control. The police are there. And then take action and capture that action in your report.
So the question is, how many have you arrested?
None. None.
Meanwhile, Enra Adenta, NDC for to be raising alarm momochi a foreigners 10. Ghana Immigration Service for the car before.
Exactly. So that is exactly the point I'm making. It was DB or DG.
Where's the budget?
And then maybe he also knows that his boss, whoever he was sending the report to, likes those things. San Eman Nije Inkum. I don't know. Chesa uye
Jumanji. Security. The MC budget.
It's obvious, but I don't take it serious. When I read it, I just felt like.
But the minimum raising concern say maybe on person your mad DNB like Obetrans now cano. They will send military there. They will tell you they have fake intelligence just to go intimidate the people.
I suspect that will be done, but not in relation to voting registration. It will be in relation to terrorism. Who do you share? What Wagner Group? I'm projecting, telling you, it's 2024. Near who here? Coronavirus and papaya we Papa V. Yes, it's an cophobia call voter region. They say any big group call Bono. Any border. Yeah, close to border. You still some accounts in Ivory Coast. They still managed to drive through to come and register.
Yeah.
At the time the border was closed. You remember that incident?
But the others now
Banda. They were in Banda before Ghana as a state was formed. They were in Banda before they were going to Banda in 1910. That was before some, I think even the northern territory was added to Ghana. That was before maybe Ashanti became part of the Ghana AE.
Yes.
And yet, in 2020, we looked at the descendants of those people and told them they were not citizens. Right in the face. And just because people were covering their face. And I'm telling you, my projection is that in 2024, it will be see something, say something. That will be the excuse.
Menka Go TV want some entry. Wamodi aba La Liga Serie A and afi so Champions League so. Pacho Go TV Super Plus. Wamuna eyi we nyina enti obi ka chose na Go TV omo bua say Champions League no boss papa enye no nko Premier League no mo ma e live matches 10 I Go TV no omo ma 10 e say no na ba ko no ye modin ne boarding pa amodin ba ko no body anye na we dey Go TV there kakra bi
see a friend that said TV.
Yeah, papa tetevi. Tetei. Top choco, ya de na se ma wo mo, ena nwumre ye do mas papa. Mamenka eye police ne aduro in boost heba mesha. E ho asem kire wo. Wa no bia ya ye ho. Boost immune system no. Gina wonai so. Ai kinchen. In boost heba mesha. Ya from say sharp company. Meboa. Sharp. Aye. Na mamenka Ghana fo nyina say Atlas Collateral Angel Investor dwumadie no wamguso ya sese no wadwuma tiakofom wam se bra no mo emwa wam registration form so call Kesbin FM front desk ubenya bi e every ho mamenka Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic wam na the Bright Soldier capsules and Bright Garlic Plus capsules aba nkonwa yi no unsembu a ko afei Regtech Manufacturing Ghana mesremo mo am wo de we nyampatam ne na de adeta mashama kosombo nkwachiri Regtech Manufacturing Ghana mo am tie nka so Ghana fa na mo pese mutu enchanse de bodan so eton na utobie so de bra Regtech Manufacturing Ghana aluminium, aluzinc, galvanized plain and plasma coated color roofing sheets. Omodiaba na wɔn products ni bi a ɛyɛ snaplock roofing sheets, IBR, PBR roofing sheets, corrugated roofing sheets, glazed tiles, metal roofing sheets. Aba. Wɔn si asɔre dan kakraka yi sɛ yi no. Wɔn mo fɛ sɛ trusses, trusses, steel trusses. Yɛ wɔn de gu so no. Shia. The whole world. Wɔn agye din kyɛn obiara. Entimisrɛw yankwa na yankwa deɛ one more peace be come to 25 yaw baabi anadwo no yɛde ɛbrɛ kɔ so yɛ no ɛhɔ ano ɔmo yes
Bobie
yes nana yaw SMP enja yaw anadwo no deɛ yɛ brɛ papa
nkɔfo ne brɛ yo
ɛkwa kakra mu ntwa me yɛnkɔ
nkɔfo ya brɛ
na kai kura ni na barachi ɔsɛ mamenka ɛyɛ quick credit wansam enkyerɛmɔ wɔn adwuma kra de ɛna quick credit ni sɛ de 1,500 kra bosia wɔn de bɛma wɔn nsɔre a wɔn akyi mɛ da o ka wɔn mɛ yere wo quick credit wɔn bɛ yere wo sɛ na wo Ghana ni nu ano wɔn kyerɛ wo wɔn ha adwene kra quick credit deɛ hia ne sɛ okura national ID wɔn nsi ho ketewa bi wɔn ne adwumaku a wɔn sika yɛ adwuma wɔn wadwene da what Tabia Herbal Center wɔde Tabia Herbal mixture ɛna afei so Tabia Herbal capsules na ɔde aba Ghana for agye atomu ai Heart Builders Real Estate me pacho ayi Shires ningo pram chopoli insase no yenwie yo amanfo akaku ma binesa abrochirefo momra momfra mo 054 022 6276 20,000 Ghana cedis. Give us Herbal Center. Wama ena power capsules, core capsules, herbal mixture. Wama diaba. And normally give us ice drinking water. Adia wano. Abakade. Umpe we na apedi. Yo, registration no 1 minute per 1 minute.
Registration.
1 minute.
All that I will do is to encourage that Obia and Concord register.
Yeah.
And then as usual. He doesn't make any sense.
As
useless as he has been.
Oh, he said
yeah. That's what he has been doing. Next year.
This commission is quite.
These are people manning.
The other one too. So, and by force. Bossman. He's one of the most reckless.
Whatever happens there. Whoever registers
I know,
now.
boss man. I mean, say he's MPP. Yes, I was at the Polican side. But never be how we are. You must think far. How do you tell citizens say?
Let me think far. Thank you. Live with a crowd, 100.5 citizens show. I'm done. I'm out. Let's.
Ago Ghana for yedi asem de ebremo woye obi a woye wadwuma dada ana waye adwuma efri afe baako ekosi ne miensa so Eclipse Collateral Management and Business Advisory Services e de anigesem e de brow through Eclipse Angel Investors ene ye ba be ma sika botina ubetimi ya hye wadwuma na wadwuma ne so atumpon ye pa de obeye nyina no ene se ubefa wo forms e wo Kesben FM 92.9 e wo Accra ye be Vodafone office no e wo Kwame Nkrumah Circle and afi Eclipse Collateral Management for office kese pa e wo Adenta new site Abakan Street ananso say download the form no e wo www.ecmagh.com na fe wanya akwanya say business page dwumadie sonko ayede bro no wonso wanya mu chefa say ope ensem yi mu enkyeremu bia for numbers e didi so 0302 551877 ananso say frɛ 0266 999020 Eclipse Angel Investors, unlocking business potentials with seed capital.
Hey! When we send your police in your draw, in Imbusaba Mesa Amama Huaden.
Refuse to grow. Any offense will be count.
Ahuade immune system o Yankopon. Edia Reni Pedian Musa Moya Hubano. And Nasa Wunum Imbusaba Mesa. A Peja immune system Nabribia. Ya Yarientimu. Sasa die. Amafo do Dwanwa Nedi Imbusaba Mesa. Dronua dance yes. And Yarwa who nipa enyina etimi baneso. And Yarwa Kasian Kaya Wutini D and Hoka. Now Yamwa Shuin no. Eba ye ho ban every home. And na woman pa omuwa nyarewane dada. No monum doctor enro no. Enum imbusaba mesanoa. Emo mo ahoden pintin. Ya womunti mpo se yare ese omo ho. Imbusaba mesa ewo kanshi eni o maimu babia ye ton enro. Etufo mfre 0246 208496. FDA ahihye se adwade nkrato yi magye atomu se ye.
Wosika se menkoyi ana. Quick credit siasia se sika pe ennafom. Intina yaba se ye be church wo yam bosia bon hyehyɛ yɛn ho. Wutumi babosia edifi aso ye fee 1500 Ghana cedis edeko. Na nea wo hia ne wo national ID card. Wo hia se wo betu susu. Wo hia awowa yen giseke bia nto ho. Wo nsanso hia se wo ne yen bebue futuo bia. Quick credit wo homao. Say ye dwana wo pese wudi. Ana wo pese wo hye ejuma foforo ase. Ana say ye school fees. Ana po eyeye. Wo sumi ejuma ye fo nso ye wo bi mamo. Na mom kai say ye mobosua wo internet so. Afen so o mantika krobia batan. Bank of Ghana Ansah wo dwumedie yi mu. Enti tutumri kana frɛ yen wo 0302 200 390. Ana 0596 920 833. Quick credit. London made simple. Kai said dwumedie yi nhyehyɛ kakra wo ho.
Hey, say the Mako who ever Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic no. Me who crave me. Say enunti no manya award wa. Eya world best. Obia transe Emma Dumpem ya de ka say anase boya de enkan to dem bio.
Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. Asa nyarwan te say ne ekuro etu no. Ne enkan ewana num. Oba na be mo pa wo. Ene enyarwan kaye.
Nansi ma me ka say ene spinal cord ho ekaye no. Greenfield ada romenti ene wasa so de gina na so ebiem.
Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. Our ultramodern laboratory and a diagnostic machine sir. Ahihye ni peduani mu ankasa. Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. Ewa Nungwa Dogon Estate Junction last stop. Frewa 0243 983 906 and 0261 651 898.
Greenfield.
God is our healer.
Greenfield.
Your last stop.
I believe. CMGC Kachadio. Yeah. Here say, Ubebo star 413 house. I want MTN peso. I want to more. Now one sack come what's a dear. I CMGC Kachadio promotion. Yeah, I feel yes, you better do. So, person when you CMGC Kachadio beer and you're quite well now, Befaso. Step 1, but star 413 hash. I want MTN so. Step 2, choose a FM. Now, what dear, the prompt in it. And so I will show us coming in now. Ever con the Yamau. Sika Chadia promotion. Eye cash in and win big promotion. When you dear what's our year? Win your share of 24,000 bonanza. Shannon Swo, Dudu Bia wo taxi. Edia ko star 413 hash no. And never more kwenya say. Uwe kunim. Our CMG Sika Chadia promotion so. Eye cashback from Class Media Group. Kai huna say sa dwumedie way. And she shared da ho. The National Lottery Authority. Our Caritas Lottery Platform. And a boy chidom. Unyam fisher dun watri ekwa. Won ka dwumedie ho. CMG Kachadio! Yeah!
Give us P capsules. A memory. Manum bia ye benemua. Kani metutu ya na minkuma bo asese de. Betu esa kum menia G. Give us P capsules. Give it to me, baby. Give us core capsules so e. E mane meme nyina akoko yade. Sisi yade amamanya yem timotete wo mo no. Yedro no no. Manum bi amama de me ho. Give us core capsules. Mrs. Moye ding. Give us core capsules. I give it to you, baby. You give it to me.
Oh yeah.
Hey. Give us in no. A man need ya bebusiemu papa. Na bema ka give us P capsules. And ni give us core capsules bomunum dia. Na eni jeni ahwodeno.
Wabrudo.
Give us P capsules.
And men me wadi ifedu watwede kronkwan na efa.
Give us core capsules.
A painful abatra one more menufu ne nkwada wo ne ifedu mienu nka ho. E wo drugstore bia motufonko Give us Herbal Center. Teshi mobile. And na Teshi Adriami. Phone numbers 0543 222 470 and 050 68
FD Ashusha sa ejedi enkrato imu aja tumu se eye.
CMGC Kachadio! Near here, say, Ubebo star 413 hash. I will MTN peso. I'm going to move on. No one's that come what's a dear. I CMGC Kachadio promotion. Yeah, I feel yes, you better do. So, person when you CMGC Kachadio bia, and you're quite well now, Befaso. Step 1, but star 413 hash. I will MTN so. Step 2, choose a FM. Now, what dear, the prompt in the chi. And so I will show us the coming in now. Ever could Yamau. Sika Chadia promotion. Aye cash in and win big promotion. When your dear was our year, win your share of 24,000 bonanza. Shannon Swo, Dudu Bia wo taxi, and your cost star 413 hasado. And never more when you say, Uvedinkunim, our CMG Sika Chadia promotion or so. Aye cashback from Class Media Group. Kai Huna say, Sa Jumedia way. And she shared the home. The National Lottery Authority, our Caritas Lottery Platform. And a boy chidom. Unyam Fisher don't watch it airqua. One Kajumedia home. CMGC Kachadio! Yeah!
Hey! Over there. Koda mkoda. Emano siden kwa.
Tabia takum wedi emema yeduonu no eme yenya hoden ene hoden ye aye mema duro enu ti na ban me bia hie bi no etufo ene atofo ene obi opedidu etu aton bia enko chemical shops pharmaceuticals ene herbal shops bia e wo Ghana hanu be bia anase frey e wo 0243 686861 ana 0245 749206 sanka twe FDA fo agiatu kai se tabia takum de bemma bia ye takum
Not recommended for lactating mothers, pregnant women, and children under 15.
The word is out. From the glistening beaches to the glamorous city streets,